Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live watch along between Mali and Tunisia, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing fine. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope everyone is blessed and having a fabulous Saturday evening, guys. It's a chill out. We're going to watch the game. We're going to watch a bit of AFCON. We're going to see how it goes in the last 16 of the AFCON, of course, guys. Two very, very decent sides, of course, guys. We're going to get into the teams very, very soon, guys. But please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Smash a like on the video, all that sweet stuff. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Let's get straight into it, of course, guys. In regards to this match, guys, Tunisia against Mali in the AFCON, guys, in the AFCON last 16, of course, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at the teams. First of all, let's look at Mali. So Mali start off with a goalkeeper, of course, as you do, guys. Mali's goalkeeper is Diarra. Diarra is professionally plays for a club. A young African player, guys, who has been linked with another number of teams in recent years. Goalkeeper, 30 years old of Mali, guys. And yeah, look, he plays for a Tanzanian Premier League club. There you go, guys. So here we go. He plays for a Premier League Tanzania team. So there you go, guys. It goes to show you, guys, that, you know what, we get to see players from far and wide, which is very, very interesting. We got Koulibaly as a right back, guys. He plays for Sassuolo in Italy. Koulibaly, the 26-year-old, guys. We go on to, you know what? The one thing about this is that, like, obviously, I'm looking forward to seeing Congo as well play. We're seeing Wan-Bissaka play as well, guys. So yeah, looking forward to seeing some of these players represent their country. Is very, very interesting. So when we go into the number 5, the centre back, of course, it is Diaby. Diaby plays for Al Batin. Guys, he plays in the Saudi First Division with Al Batin, guys. So yeah, so you'll see a lot of players playing in the Middle East, of course, guys. Some players you won't see otherwise. We got Kamara as a second centre back, of course. He plays for League One club Angers in France. He does, a 22-year-old French. Osman Kamara is one to look out for. I've been scouting this player. Good player, 22 years old, playing for Angers. So it's good to do a little bit of a scouting mission in regards to things. As a left back, we got Dante. Now, of course, Dante plays a left back for Premier League club Arauca, guys, and Premier League clubs in Arauca, guys. So basically, he is a 25-year-old centre back. We as left back, should I say? Excuse me. And then we go on to, of course, Yves Bissouma, guys. Now, who remembers Bissouma, who was linked to Manchester United many, many times, of course, currently plays for Tottenham, didn't get on with Jose Mourinho, if we all remember. Bissouma is the midfielder there, alongside Dieng. Now, of course, Dieng is another one, guys, who plays for Egyptian league club Al Ahly. Al Ahly, the best team in Egypt, basically. He plays for 28-year-old, guys, central midfielder, guys. So we go on to the right wing, guys. Those who know, of course. And we got Sangaré, Mamadou Sangaré. He plays a French League One club, Lens. Guys, a 23-year-old, guys. He plays for Lens. And we go on to the central attacking replay, the number 11, who plays for Serie A club Lecce, of course, the same club that Patrick Dorgu came from, if we remember. Koulibaly is a 29-year-old attacking midfielder, of course, guys, absolutely. We go on to the left of midfield, and it is, guys, Mahamadou Doumbia. Now, Mahamadou Doumbia plays for Saudi Arabian Premier League club Al Ittihad. Of course, guys, Al Ittihad was probably the biggest club, I think, in one of the biggest clubs in Saudi Arabia, guys. Al Ittihad, of course. And then we go on to one player that has been linked to Manchester United, guys, over the last recent weeks. His name is Sinioko. Now, Sinioko, of course, we've been looking at him for quite a while. Man United have been looking at Sinioko as an option for a signing, guys, and backup basically for Benjamin Sesko, isn't it? You know, so Lassine Mitsinioko, of course, has been heavily linked to Man United. Man United have actually had talks with the Auxerre player. So that is a very, very interesting one. And looking forward to seeing him up front today, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing him up front. I really am, definitely. Now, let's move on to Tunisia. In regards to Tunisia, guys, they are... Let me just sort something out real quickly. If you don't mind, let me just sort this out. I'm going to get on to Tunisia in a bit, guys. Just in a millisecond. In a millisecond, guys. Let me just get this up. Well, 1 second, guys. Absolutely. Let me just get this sorted out. And yep. So they got the blue. So I'm just getting the center. They got the green, and Tunisia are wearing green, and background is green, and there is yellow. So the second color is a yellow. There we go, guys. Absolutely. Just sort out the color so I get the right colors, guys. Absolutely. But yeah, that is basically that team anyway. So when we look at Tunisia, we got Darman in goal, the number 16 Darman in goal, guys. Darman plays for Tunisian club Sfaxian, who are one of the biggest clubs apart from Esperance Tunis, of course, guys, in Tunisia. He plays for them, guys. Then we look at the defense in regards to Tunisia. And Tunisia in defense, they have, guys, Abdi as a left back. Abdi is a player that currently plays for Tunisia, plays for League One club Nice, of course. We all know who Nice are. They're owned by Sir Jim Ratcliffe, isn't it not, guys? Isn't it not? They're owned by Jim Ratcliffe. The centre back is Bon. He plays for a defender, plays for Swiss Super League club. Servette is Bron, centre back, and then we go on to the second centre back, which is the number 3, Taibi, not Massimo Taibi. Taibi, who plays for Lorient in France. And then we look at the right back for Tunisia, guys, who is the player who plays for... His name is Valerie. His name is Valerie. He's Jan Valerie. And Jan Valerie, of course, plays for Championship club Sheffield Wednesday, guys. Playing for the Tunisian national team today, guys. Absolutely. So he plays for Sheffield Wednesday. In the midfield, we got the man, of course, Hannibal Mebry, currently playing for Bournemouth. Burnley, excuse me, used to play for Man United. Never got really a shot at Man United, did he? But he's playing for Burnley at the moment, doing pretty well at Burnley, of course, guys. And then we look at the right of central midfield. We've got the player Skiri. So Skiri, he plays for Bundesliga club Eintracht Frankfurt. Big up Tyborg. You'll know who he is, Skiri, of course. And then we have the left-sided midfielder, guys. The left-sided midfielder in the center is Masturi. Masturi plays for Dynamo Machkakala, of course, guys. Remember Machkakala from the Russian club, but we don't see many Russian clubs these days. Of course, we don't. For whatever reason, of course, guys. Absolutely. The 13 is playing the number 10 role. Is a lad named Farhan Sassi. Who plays for Qatar League club and Al Gharafa. He plays in Qatar. And then we look at the up front for Tunisia. Their danger men up front today are Masturi. You may have heard of Masturi, of course. He plays for Dynamo Machkere as well, guys. Machkakala as well, guys. Who, we don't see much of Turkish. And Mahmoud up front as well, guys, who's a midfielder, plays for Swiss League club Lugano, guys. So those are the lineups, guys. I hope you enjoyed them, of course, guys. Absolutely. Those are the lineups. Let me know how you're feeling. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome aboard, guys. Welcome aboard. Big up everyone who's decided to join me today, guys. Big up Bobby. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up Tulip. Long time. How you doing? So it's been a while. Tunisia have been decent. A decent midfield of Hannibal and Sakiri. Yeah, not a bad midfield, to be fair. Is it better than our midfield at the moment? Big up. Should be a decent game. Absolutely. Should be a decent game. I'm back in Tunisia, says Bobby. Absolutely. Big up, Bobby. Big up everyone, guys, of course. And big up everyone who's joined me for this watch along, guys, between Tunisia and Mali in the last 16 of the African nations. Let's hope it's a very, very exciting goal fest, of course, guys. That's what we're looking for. A nice 3-3 draw, wouldn't that be? How many times have I said that in this AFCON so far? A 3-3 draw, 4-4 draw, something like that, something along those lines. That'd be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it, guys? But enjoy the game anyway, guys. Enjoy the game. I hope it's a good game. One thing, that's what I hope. It is a good game, and we see a good football. And I am on my scouting mission. I'm looking for players from Man United. Of course I am. I'm on my little selfish scouting mission here, guys. Absolutely. But yeah, let's hope for a good game. Anyway, guys, I will be doing, obviously, more work on the AFCON, of course, during this next few days, few weeks, indeed. The final, the quarterfinals, semi-final as well. It's very interesting to get an idea of what, the teams are like and some of the best players in Africa. I really hope to see that. Of course, we've seen some good games so far, guys. So far, the best game I've watched was the Mozambique South Africa game so far. It's the best game I've watched so far, guys. Absolutely. Bobby's back in Tunisia, by the way. What's your scoreline, guys? What is your scoreline? I'm going for today a 3-2 win. Actually, I'm going for a 3-2 win for Tunisia today. That's what I'm going for. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think it will be a tight game. I don't think it's going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination for Tunisia. I think Mali got some good players. Watch out for Sinioko up front, of course, who has been linked to Manchester United. Very, very talented player. Guys, absolutely. 26-year-old striker, of course. 1-5, says Bobby. Look at Bobby going in. That's 1-5 for Tunisia, of course, guys. I have been to Tunisia. I went to Hammamet. I went to Tunis as well. Many years ago, I think it was 2005. I went for a wedding in Tunisia. Not absolutely. One of my friends' work colleagues' wedding. It was way back when, of course, guys. We will be keeping you up to date with some of the football scores, of course, guys. Of course, we will. We will be keeping you up to date with the score lines, of course. So, yeah, look, interesting games going on between Bournemouth and Arsenal at the moment, of course, guys. But yeah, we're here. We're here where it matters, guys. We're here where it matters. Absolutely, we're here where where everyone should be is the Mali against Tunisia. Last 16 game, guys, in the African nations, of course, guys. That's what we are here for, guys. Absolutely. So, guys, thank you, everyone, joining me. You are the originals. You are the legends. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome aboard, guys, and welcome to Stretford Post. Those who are new here, welcome, guys. I really appreciate everyone who's come on the stream today to watch this tournament so far. Yeah, looking forward to all the last 16 games. This is where it gets to the nitty-gritty, isn't it? It starts getting a little bit serious now. Of course, it is serious anyway, but I'm talking about where it starts. You get the creme de la creme of African football. Now, obviously, I'm looking at the likes of Congo. I'm looking at the likes of Ivory Coast. Of course, Egypt, who have 7 titles. They once won it 3 times in a row. I am really looking no further than Cameroon and Ivory Coast at this tournament. I am Team Cameroon. Guys, sorry, but I am Team Cameroon for this tournament. I think I would like Mbeumo to win that tournament, to win the AFCON. I would. Sorry, guys. Sorry, South Africa, but I'm going to be rooting for Cameroon for this tournament, guys. And there you go, the originals of African football, of course, who put African football on the map during the 1990 World Cup, or Jamila and all that, of course, guys. That is who I'm going for, guys. That is my team. I shall wear a Cameroon shirt. Absolutely. Right, we are ready for kickoff here in Morocco, guys. We are in Casablanca in Morocco for Tunisia against Mali. And we have kicked off, guys. The game is underway, guys. We have kicked off. We are ready. Rock and roll, guys. We're ready to go, guys. Absolutely. Let's get on with this, of course, guys. And let's hope for a magnificent game, of course, guys. Let's hope for a magnificent game, guys. Thank you, everyone, again for joining me. Really appreciate that, guys. Really appreciate that. Of course, big weekend. We got the here come Tunisia on the attack already on attack, and it's cleared away by the defender. Mali were in a little bit of bother there, and a little bit of trouble for Mali there. But great start from Tunisia. Great pacey start from Tunisia. They're back on the right hand side. That's a decent cross there. No one on the end of it. A bit long. Now we're on to the left-hand side, guys, for Tunisia. Now, guys, it's always good to have a little bit of chat on these streams, on these watch-alongs, of course. It's always good to have a chat, always good to have talk about football in general. That's what we do on these watch-alongs, guys. For even, whatever you want to talk about football-wise, Man United-wise, any Premier League club-wise, we are here to talk about it, guys. Absolutely. Whilst I keep you updated with the Premier League scores as well, guys. Absolutely. So, because obviously we got the big game tomorrow. It's Man United. That's all that matters is tomorrow in the Premier League. Arsenal are winning 3-1 against Bournemouth. It's a big win for Arsenal. They were 1-0 down in that game. Declan Rice has got a couple of goals in that game, by the way. They are looking good for the league title at the moment, as much as it hurts me to say it, guys. They are looking decent for the Premier League, should I say, guys. They're looking decent for the Premier League, guys. So Tunisia have all the ball at the moment in the open exchanges here. No, yeah, very good at. One thing I've noticed about Tunisia in general, in the way they play football, they're very compact. They keep the ball very well. The last game I saw them against Angola, I believe it was a very was it tight game, that one. It was very tight. It ended 0-0, of course, guys. Absolutely. But here come Tunisia anyway. Tunisia, Mebri in the midfield. Packed house today. Packed house in Morocco, in Casablanca. Of course, Tom Sainfight is the manager of Mali, by the way. Should you all know, guys? Tom Sainfight. He is the manager of Mali. Of course, guys. The manager of Mali is Tom Sainfight. Sainfight, shall I say, guys? So a little bit about Tom Sainfight. He hold on. Let me just watch his attack. It's going to be a goal kick to Mali. Now, Sainfight is a Belgian football coach, and guys, he currently manages, of course, the Mali national team. He's managed Philippines, guys. He has managed Philippines, guys. So it's not the best league in the world, best nation to manage, or the best quality, should I say? But his managerial career goes way back, guys. When you look at Sainfight's managerial career, it goes back from 1997 to 1998 when he managed FC Zamel. He went to Dessel Sport. Let me see the highlights. So he's managed Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, Yemen, Malawi, Togo, Bangladesh, Trinidad and Tobago, Malta, Gambia, Philippines, and now Mali, guys. Very loyal. very loyal, should I say, guys. Yellow card for Mali. Dumbia, the number 8, has been yellow carded already, guys. Not good to get a yellow card this early in the game. Of course not. It's not good to get a yellow card this early in the game. Of course not, guys. Absolutely not. But yeah, he is the manager of Mali at the moment. The Tunisian manager is Trabelsi. Now, Trabelsi, when we look at Trabelsi, he believe he played in the 1998. If I'm not wrong, I think he played in the 1998 World Cup, if I'm not wrong, guys. I may be wrong, but yeah, 81 caps for Tunisia and 3 goals. Staring back to 1991 is his first cap for Tunisia, all the way to 2001. His career in regards to managerial, guys, he's only managed really Al Safia and Tunisia. They're the only 2 teams he's managed. He's managed Tunisia on 2 separate occasions, guys, just to let you guys know. Absolutely. Big up everyone, though. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. Very important that you guys smash a like on the video. It's very good for the video. Guys, here come Tunisia on the left-hand side. A corner to Tunisia here. A corner to Tunisia. They've got a corner. Bit panicky at the moment, I would say, for Mali. I'm looking at Mali. They look a little bit panicky. They need to calm down. Just let it settle down a little bit. They'll be all right if they calm down. They're just a little bit panicky, if I'm being honest, at the moment. They just need to be a little bit grounded. They'll be all right. Guys, but Tunisia look on fire at the moment. Fantastic crowd in Morocco, guys. Absolutely good to see. Absolutely good to see. Fantastic crowd here. Now Hannibal would take the corner kick, obviously, formerly of Manchester United, of course, guys. Maybe we didn't give him too much of a chance, but I think he's doing very well at Burnley at the moment, guys. I think they missed him yesterday. Burnley, they definitely missed him yesterday. Guys, 3-2 in the Arsenal game. Come on, Bournemouth. Can they get another one? Can Bournemouth get another one, guys? Come on, man. That's good news there. Thank you, Stephen. Big up, Steve. Corner comes in. Punched by the keeper. Well punched, actually. And, that was a good shot. Now it's a free kick to Mali, guys. It's a free kick to Mali. Well, that was a good punch out, to be honest with you. He was under a lot of pressure, but he has been given the foul against him. Guys, absolutely. Can Bournemouth nick a point against Arsenal? Can they do that, guys? Can they do that? Absolutely. But we're here concentrating on the creme de la creme, which is Mali against Tunisia right now, guys. And I hope you can join me for all the AFCON games throughout the week. Of course, I will be doing all the AFCON, guys, most of it anyway. So Dante with the throw, he takes the throw in, and the number 3, yeah, go on, nice little. Oh, that's going to be a foul, surely. Yeah, on the left-hand side, it's a foul, and it's a yellow card there. It's a yellow card for the Tunisia number 6. Guys, he's been yellow carded. Bron is the name, guys. He is been yellow carded earlier on. So we've got 2 yellow cards. Doumbia and Bron have been yellow carded so far. 1 for Mali, 1 for Tunisia at the moment. Guys, yeah, look, so yeah, it was definite foul there. Definite yellow card. Maybe the referee's a little bit trigger happy with the yellow cards at the moment because we don't want to get too many yellow cards. We don't want a red card, do we? A red card will ruin the game, to be honest with you. But Doumbia and Bron have been yellow carded for Mali and Tunisia, respectively. Free kick coming in for Mali at the moment on the left-hand side. It's going to be an in-swinger with the right foot, guys. So, it's going to be a free kick here. Hold on. Tunisia players on the floor. Hannibal Mebry's on the floor at the moment. He's back up. What happened there? Bit of dramas here, guys. Bit of dramas. What happened there? It was Hannibal Mebry. No, it's nothing. It's all handbags at 6 paces, guys. So the Mali are going to retake the free kick here. Mali will take the free kick. Hopefully for a firing start, guys. So we could get a fast start here, a quick start, guys. That'd be great. Here come Mali. Very unorthodox way to take a free kick, but he's whipped it in anyway, but it's been cleared. A little bit too low there. The defender looked a bit shaky there, but he's passed it back to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper's got the ball here, so he's fine. Absolutely. It's out for a throw-in here in Casablanca, guys. Sinioko, of course, there looking to chest that ball down, but the ball was just a little bit too long for him, even for his standards. Of course, guys, but I'm looking forward to seeing Sinioko, of course, guys, absolutely. So, yeah. Hopefully, I would like to think, guys, that there are some scouts here in Casablanca. I would like to think that, you know, if there are any Man United scouts here in Casablanca, that would be good, wouldn't it? If there were any Man United scouts here in Casablanca, that would be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it, guys? Absolutely. We'll be keeping you updated with the Premier League, guys. Of course I will, guys. Of course I will. It is currently at the moment 3-2 to Arsenal in the Premier League. It's finished 3-0. Wolves 3, West Ham 0, Brighton 2, Burnley 0, and Aston Villa 3, Nottingham Forest 1 at the moment, guys. Aston Villa currently 2nd in the league, guys. Currently 2nd in the league. Bournemouth, you know, if they can get another goal, that would really put the cat amongst the pigeons in the Premier League title, of course. At the moment, Arsenal have a chance to go 7 points clear, guys. You know, obviously, having played the game more. But we're concentrating on this game. So the manager of Tunisia is proper Tunisia. He's been Tunisian football his whole career, basically. And obviously, I remember him, Tabelsi, from the days of '98 when England played Tunisia in the 1998 World Cup. If you guys can remember that. Absolutely. If you guys can remember the 1998 World Cup, I certainly do remember that, guys. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Welcome aboard, guys. Welcome aboard for this last 16 tie. Guys, the last 16 tie. And by the way, guys, just to let you know, the previous AFCON game today finished, guys. It finished. It was a decent game, guys. It finished Senegal 3, Sudan 1. Now, Sudan were winning that game, guys. They were winning that game with Amir Abdallah Younis scoring a goal. But Pepe Gueye scored on the 29th minute and the 45th minute with Ibrahim Mbaya scoring in the 77th minute. And it was 3-1 to Senegal. It looks like Tunisia have got a little bit of a problem here with an injury. It looks like they're going to make an early substitution. It is Bron, the number 6, who was yellow carded earlier on, who's going to be substituted, it looks that way, with the number 4 coming on, guys. Just to let you know, the number 4 is coming on for Tunisia. Early days as well, guys. Not the best start for Tunisia in regards to that. They don't want to be changing their lineup so early, of course, guys. Absolutely not, guys. Absolutely not. But they're just waiting for the substitute to come on. Yeah, injury already. That's what happens, guys. You know, as long as Mbeumo and as Ahmad, you know, I don't wish injury on anyone. Ahmad and Mbeumo and Mazraoui stay fit. That's all I want, guys. I want those players to stay fit in particular. I want everyone to stay fit, but in particular, I want Mazraoui, Ahmed, and Mbeumo to stay fit, of course, on a selfish level for Manchester United, of course, guys. That's what I want. Actually, that would be absolutely fantastic, guys. It would be, guys. Absolutely. But he doesn't. It looks disappointed in number 6. Of course, it's not always great, is it, at the end of the day? Yeah, the player coming on, the number 6, guys. Well, you know what? Here come Tunisia on the attack here. Oof, wide. Good shot, actually. It was a good shot. It was a good shot coming in there. Good shot coming in. Yeah. So the player that came on is Yassine Meria. Yassine Meria. The player that came on for Tunisia is Yassine Meria. Guys, he plays for Esperance de Tunis. Esperance de Tunis, of course, play in the capital, Tunisia. Tunis. I've actually been to a game there, believe it or not. I've actually been to Esperance de Tunis. Bobby, it was a 2-horse race for the Prem, but of Arsenal and City, I'd rather Arsenal win it. My family get very smug when City win the Premier League, and I don't know how many Arsenal. Unfortunately for me, Bobby, I know so many Arsenal fans, sadly, unfortunately. However, I would say I would prefer Arsenal to win a league, absolutely, because I don't want Man City winning another league title. I don't want them trying to catch up with our league tally, of course. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they have already won too many for my liking, and I would actually think it'd be better if Arsenal win the league, and that's it, guys. There. And you know what? One thing about me, I'm very disappointed the way football has gone this last 15 years. Do you know what I mean? And I never thought that I would be this guy hoping that someone wins or hoping they don't win. You know what I mean? Because I want Man United, because I believe that the Premier League belongs, in my opinion, to Manchester United. That's what I believe. But sadly, you got to earn it. Guys, absolutely. And that is a corner to Mali here, guys. We've got a corner to Mali. Mali have got back into the game, guys. They've got a little bit more attacking prowesses going on. Player the number 11 is injured. Koulibaly is injured. He looks like he's hurt himself. Oh, that looked like a penalty. For me, that's a penalty, guys. He was very sly. Is that a penalty or is that a free kick? No, it's a free kick. No, he's very sly with that little back heel there. Very sly. That was a very sly foul there. Now, Mali are going to take the corner kick here. Guys, we have played 14 minutes of this game, guys. 15 minutes of this game we are in, guys. You've got the big Diaby up there. Number 5. Got to watch out for him, guys. Absolutely. Kamara's up there as well. 25. Big corner straight. Oh, goalkeeper could have catched that. He punches it out. He could have catched that. There you go. Oh, big chance. Oh, goodness me. They got lucky there, Mali. The ball just spun the opposite direction. If it didn't spin that direction, the Tunisian player would be through there, clean on goal there. Tunisia are claiming something. But they did well, the Mali there. By hook or by crook, he got it away in the end. And that's all you can do, guys. Absolutely. Actually, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Let's get it. We got up to 13,500 yesterday. Let's hope that we can get to, 14,000 subscribers. Let's get to 14,000 subscribers very soon, guys. It's the only place to be, Stretford Post, guys. The only place for international football. That's what we're talking about. An international, worldwide football, guys. As we continue to grow on Stretford Post, that's what we do, guys. Absolutely. Now, anyway, Mali are taking the free kick. Here we go. Mali playing in all green and yellow, of course. Tunisia in the all white kit. Guys, William, what's going on, my friend? How you doing? Sal, did you hear about Fabrizio said about Baleba? No bid has been sold. What the fuck is going on? I wouldn't pay too much attention what Fabrizio Romano said. Inquiries and a bid has been made. Just because it's Fabrizio doesn't mean it's correct. But I've heard other reports saying that a bid has been submitted. A bid has been submitted. Man United have offered a very low offer, though, of about 55 million, which is not enough because it's in euros. It's not enough money. Man United, it will not be accepted. And Man United, the only way Man United are going to do a deal for Baleba if it's 60, 65 above, nothing less. In pounds, by the way, not in euros, in pounds, you know. However, I do believe that Carlos Baleba will end up being a player for Manchester United. I've got this feeling he's going to end up being a player for Man United. I think that will be the case. But Carlos Baleba will be a player for Man United. Looking forward to doing a watch-along between Cameroon and South Africa tomorrow, of course, because obviously we get a close look at Mbeumo, of course, guys, and we also get a closer look at Baleba, guys. So hopefully we can see a little bit of Agent Mbeumo. Even though we don't really need an agent because, you know, Baleba is already agreed to go to Man United. He wants it. It's quite obvious. It's one of the worst kept secrets, should I say, about transfers is Carlos Baleba to Man United. I think Carlos Baleba will end up signing for Man United. It's another yellow card here, guys. Bloody hell. This referee really loves the yellow cards. It is the number 10. It is. He's got a yellow card, guys. I don't think. Why is he? I mean, just calm down on the yellow cards, man. Calm down. Oh, actually, I'll be honest, guys. He was quite reckless there. The Mali player was quite reckless there. If he connected high up, that's Basuma, by the way, of Tottenham. If he connected higher up on that leg, that's a red. That's a red all day long. Gladly, it's not because I want a competitive game. So big up, William, by the way. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you had a fantastic Saturday, mate. Hope you had a good one. William Logan, of course. My guy, of course. Absolutely one of the Stretford Post originals, of course, guys. Big up, everyone. Now, I could be sitting here and I could obviously be watching Bournemouth against Arsenal. But the thing is, Bournemouth have already had their final. They played against Man United the other week. So they've already had their final. So I don't think they're going to be concentrating on anything other than nothing, guys. It's 90+1 in that game, though. It's still Bournemouth 2, Arsenal 3, guys. Bournemouth 2, Arsenal 3 at the moment. It doesn't, I mean, yeah. It would be nice to get a 3-3. It would be nice to get a 3-3 in that draw, but I don't think it's going to happen. There's only a little bit of time left in that. Another free kick to Tunisia here. Abdi's been fouled. Number 2 is on the deck. Guys, Abdi is on the deck. He's in pain, in agony. Mali have always been a fantastic team, guys. A fantastic nation for talent in regards to footballers, talent and footballers who have played for them, over the years, guys, of course. There's been players, Sedu Keita, you remember him? Jimmy Traore, obviously Basuma plays right now. You've got Amadou Hadera, who plays for Leipzig, Mohamed Kamara, who played for Monaco. Guys, loads of different players who played for them, of course, guys, absolutely. Always produced very, very good players, of course, guys, absolutely. Scary Arsenal, scary Arsenal, my goodness me. I mean, dies me. When I hear that, I can't help thinking about, the Scary Movie, the funny comedy. That Scary Movie comedy. That's what I look at when people say Scary Arsenal. Here comes Tunisia on attack on the right-hand side, well claimed by the keeper, by the Malian keeper here. Is it like, the AFCON over the last week, there were 2 games on a row. So I was keeping track with both games at the same time. Don't forget, we got the World Cup coming as well, guys. Can you imagine the World Cup, guys? He's sitting at 3 o'clock in the morning doing a watch along for Croatia, for bloody, what is it? Yeah, Croatia against England. I think England against Croatia is on very, very, very late, if I'm not wrong. Nice defending there by Mali. Good defending there and cleared out by Mali, guys. Tunisia have had the brunt of the possession, but obviously Mali still look quite dangerous on the break, guys. They're just not. Scary Movie. Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, that's it, mate, William. Scary Movie. That is what I think about, William, when people gaslight me into saying Arsenal was scary. There's 2 things I think about: Scary Movie and Barney the dinosaur. I don't know why. I just think about Barney. And I think about if Barney the dinosaur was in, for example, Jurassic Park, basically. That's how scary Arsenal are. That's how scary. Imagine Barney the dinosaur chasing after that car. Can you imagine it? Be absolutely jokes, wouldn't it? So that is how scary Arsenal are to me. Barney the dinosaur in Jurassic Park. You know, with a bunch of Barney the dinosaur. With a Bronchorus Barney as well. All different dinosaurs, all like Barney, purple. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Big up everyone. Cross comes in for Tunisia. Free kick. Mali at 6s and 7s here. Mali at 6s and 7s. Guys, Mali haven't had in this AFCON so far, they haven't had everything their own way. I think they lost their first game 3-0, guys. You know, so they haven't had everything their own way. They have been decent, but not amazing, guys, in regards to it. In regards to their results, guys. So the first game for Mali, and it's another yellow card here. Hold on, there's a yellow. Yeah, I think it's Haj Mahmoud. Haj Mahmoud of Tunisia. I think he's got yeah. Oh, that was nearly again. This is getting very, very spicy. This game, guys. Very, very spicy. The first game for Mali was a 1-1 draw with Zambia, actually. And then they got a 1-1 draw with Morocco. They also drew 0-0 with Comoros. And they drew 0, and they're currently 0-0 with Tunisia. So they have not won the game. Sorry, I've got it correct. They didn't lose 3-0. It was they've drawn every one of their games, guys. They've drawn 1-1, 1-1, and 0-0. Mind you, Man United a little bit, doesn't it, guys? Man United, we join so many games. Definitely. But it is a corner, guys, to Mali here. It is a corner. They have got a corner. Kos comes in. Oh, that's going to be another corner. Yeah, it's another corner to Mali on the opposite side. Here it comes. Now he's going to be retaking the corner. He's going to retake the corner. 23 minutes going to go. Amazing. Gunnar manager gets 6 season. United manager gets no backing or time discussing the ownership. I know, mate. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That game must be finished now, isn't it? Arsenal must have won by 3 goals to 2, right? They must have won by 3 goals to 2, surely. They must have won that game by 3 goals to 2. Close, but no cigar. Close, but no cigar. 6 minutes have gone. It's still going on. Still going on in that game. Don't think Bournemouth do something. They had their final against Man United the other week, didn't they? You know. They had their final against Man United the other week. These people make you laugh, don't they? They really do make you laugh. Gunners won. Jammy gets. You notice how their fixture list is, though. It's so separated between it. All the hard games, all separated. Man United have got to play them, though. A couple of weeks. Let's hope Man United can get something from that game. It's up to us. We got them in a couple of weeks. Oof, that's a tough one back for the goalkeeper there. 2-2 in yellow cards, by the way. It's a good game if you count yellow cards. We're 25 minutes in, guys. Quarter of the game in. It's 0-0, 2-2 in yellow cards. You can tell there's going to be a red card in this game, isn't there? Definitely going to be a red card in this game. Absolutely. It's another free kick here, and it's going to be another yellow card, guys. Is it going to be a yellow? Everyone is falling on the floor. It's going to be a yellow card. It's a red. It's a red for the number 20, the number 26 here, guys. It's a red card. My goodness me. That's a bit hard. I think that referee's just having a laugh, mate. think that referee's having a laugh. I really do. Koulibaly has been sent off. The right back for Mali has been sent off. Yeah, it's a red. It's got to be. That's a leg breaker, That's a leg breaker. Oh, yeah, that is a tough one. That is a red card. Referee had no choice. All fairness. What is he doing? Hannibal Mabry on the floor. Burnley won't be happy with that. My goodness me. What are they doing? Crazy. So Koulibaly, guys, the right back for Mali has been sent off, guys. He's been sent off. They're probably most experienced. I mean, when you're looking at him, he plays in Serie A for Sassuolo. You know, Sassuolo would be happy because they'd be getting their player back nice and early. Probably. But yeah, he should know better. He should know better. He definitely should know better. My goodness me. Terrible challenge. Good evening, Ephraim. How you doing? Awful challenge on Mabry. Hopefully Mabry's okay. It was an awful challenge. That was definitely an ankle breaker, a leg breaker. Definitely. Terrible challenge. He's got no excuses. That's awful challenge. 20. I mean, you're playing in the Serie A. You should know about. You know, these things are going to be picked up. They're going to get red cards straight away. There's VAR and everything. You know, manager's going absolutely bonkers on the touchline. Yeah, just ruined the late game a little bit. But guys, literally seconds, I said it's going to be a red card in this game. The way things are going at the moment, it's going to be a red card. And lo and behold, earlier than I expected, to be fair, we get a red card. So we got 4 yellow cards. Now we got 1 red card and 3 yellow cards, guys. Keep seeing Ineos are backing their manager, keep someone employed and backing them to different things. At the end of the day, with Ineos, William, backing his, actions speak louder than words, don't they? There is nowhere to hide this January window. We know if he's being backed or not. They can speak about being backed and backing Amram and we back him and this and that. But yeah, these are just sound bites for me. I want to see actual backing. You know what I mean? I want to see actual action in the transfer market. That's what I want to see. And at the moment, we're on the 3rd of January and there is nothing at the moment. Well, we might get something next week. Let's hope so. Let's hope we get something next week. Let's hope we get some form of news next week. Of course, guys, that would be absolutely brilliant. You know what I mean? That would be great. It would be. Guys, now, Mali nil, Tunisia nil. Mali are down to 10 men. Koulibaly has been sent off. The Sassuolo right back, guys, has been sent off. One of their more experienced players, which is a disaster for Mali. Now, it is going to be a rear guard action for Mali, of course. No, William, you can speak about anything you like on these streams, mate. You can speak about Man United. We can talk all night about Man United. I don't mind. I'll do it all night, mate. Yeah, you can talk about it. We can vent our feelings about Man United, absolutely. Because at the end of the day, my biggest disappointment, William, is that I'm seeing a lot of people, big channels and big YouTube channels who are, so easily throwing out Ruben Amram this, Ruben Amram that, but never mention the board. The fact that we had Tyler Fletcher, Shea Lacey, Jack Fletcher, Mantato, on the bench against Wolves just tells you everything. Not to mention we had obviously Dorgu, Aiden Heaven, Yoro, other young players. Sesko's a young player as well. Not to mention them as well. It just goes under the radar. It really does annoy me. If it doesn't fit a narrative, they won't speak about it. And I think that is what frustrates me the most in regards to Ineos, in regards to some of these content creators and fans, of course, guys. Inverted commas, of course. Now, this is all in Tunisia's hands, guys. It's all in Tunisia's hand. But obviously, it's up to Mali to do something about it. We're half of an hour in the game. It is 0-0. It was a difficult game initially for Mali. Of course, Mali have drawn all their games in this tournament so far. 1-1, 1-1, 0-0. Guys, so we're expecting something massive from Mali here, especially against Tunisia, Tunisia are a decent outfit, of course, guys. Always have been. World Cup regulars, Tunisia. Played England a couple of times. Who remembers the 2018 World Cup when England played Tunisia and was it Harry Kane got the last minute goal? Who remembers 1998 when England beat Tunisia 2-0 with Paul Scholes with that bending shot in the corner. You remember that Paul Scholes shot? I remember that, guys, like it was yesterday. Because they ignore the real problems in it. So that's what it is, mate, because they made up their mind about the manager and they don't want to change their mind about the manager. They have it's an ego thing, a narcissism kind of thing, William. That's what it is. It's narcissistic. It's just the way they are, isn't it? Unfortunately, mate, it is the way they are. And, they do whatever's popular for the clicks and likes. That's what they do, basically. Guys, thank you everyone who's joined me today. Please don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We are 0-0 here between Mali and Tunisia. Guys, red card for Mali, by the way, with Koulibaly. The Sassuolo fullback has been sent off, of course. Sal, I hope Cameroon lose for Embremo to come back tomorrow. Well, they've got a very difficult game against South Africa. Of course, that'd be the second time, weirdly, they'd be playing South Africa in the tournament. So I will be on Embremo watch. I will be on Belabor watch as well tomorrow for South Africa against Cameroon tomorrow. Here come Mali. Mali looking to pull out something amazing, miracle out the bag. Down to 10 men, of course. Guys, William, I feel sorry for Amram about Piggy in the middle. Exactly, no backing and Joss players, not fair on the man. It's not, mate, but you know what's going to happen in 1 year's time if he does get sacked, William. Anyway, we shouldn't even be talking about the sack, considering that the man is 2 points from fourth at the moment with the players he's got and stuff like that. It's going to happen to the other manager, the next manager, and the next manager. Man United will not get success like this. They won't. They think they will. The reason Chelsea will get success, this is the problem. People go, but Chelsea sack their managers all the time. Chelsea sack all the managers all the time because Chelsea, their manager, gets a chance to spend $1 billion on players. That's why they get success. It's the difference, isn't it? We pay 200, but we lose a few players as well. We bring in 4, we release 4. Obviously, we got rid of Anthony, Rasmus, Rashford, Varane, at the end of the day. And we don't add to the squad. We actually subtract to the squad. And that's what makes me laugh. So Mali, in all fairness to Mali, ever since the red card, they have been adventurous. They haven't just sat back. They have got a lot of belief here, guys. I was talking about before the red card about the way the challenges are flying in. You've got to be careful in this tournament. In any tournament, in the World Cup, anyone, to be flying in challenges like that, you can't be doing that. Obviously, you'll get a red card, guys. You would. I am impressed with Mali at the moment. The way they have conducted themselves ever since the red card. Of course, it's always going to be difficult in these tournaments, playing against 10 against 11, of course. But you reap what you sow, and if you're going for challenges like that, studied on the leg, you're bound to get a red card. Oh, hold on. Player tried to cheeky one, tried to cheek the goalkeeper for Tunisia there. Really tried to cheat the goalkeeper from Tunisia. So Tunisia were fancying their chances, although obviously when you're playing against 10 men, as we know all too well, when you're playing against 10 men, it doesn't necessarily mean that game's going to be open. In fact, I think Mali have played relatively better since they've been down to 10 men. This is what happens sometimes, doesn't it? But they're on the attack here, Mali. They are really going for it. They're fighting out there. Well played to Mali. Oof. Some dangerous challenges going in there. Goodness me. Thank God that, Mbremo's not playing in this game or Ahmad isn't playing in this game. You know what I mean? Thank God for that. I'll be like, oh, please don't stud him. Please don't stud him. Don't do this to us. Do you know what I mean? Don't do this to us. Tunisia with the throw-in. Arsenal have defeated Bournemouth by 3-2, guys, to move 7 points clear in the Premier League. Manchester City, of course, will play Chelsea tomorrow. Tunisia have had 67% of possession. Mali have had 32% of the possession at the moment, guys. Ephraim, Sal, do you think the owner's relation with Amram is broke? No. I don't care about Ineos or Glazers, but one thing I would say is that a lot of people are putting 2 and 2 together and getting 5. Basically, what it is, right, is that they can see that Ruben Amram's not happy. Of course, he's not going to be. Why would he be happy? He's got injuries. He's got AFCON players out. And he's having to play kids, and he hasn't got any players in. So what people are doing, just to stir the pot a little bit, they're saying there's a clash. I mean, how do they know that there's a clash? That's what I want to know. Where are they getting this from? Is there a fly on the wall? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, how are they getting that information that Man United, that Ineos, Wilcox and Berardi and whatever have clashed with Amram? I don't know. Where's that coming from? Is it just to stir the pot? Is it just to create more negativity for Manchester United? You know, I don't know. It's just crazy, isn't it? It's always something, isn't it, with Man United, guys? Always something. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles with us, isn't it? It's just the nature of the beast these days. 36 minutes gone, guys. 0-0 between Mali and Tunisia. I really appreciate everyone here. Mali are down to 10 men. Koulibaly, the Sassuolo fullback, has been sent off. He's playing right back for Mali. He's been sent off with a studied challenge on the Tunisian player, it was a red card, to be honest with you. We're being all honest. It was definitely, guys, it was definitely a red card. I think you can't get any more clearer than that in regards to that, guys. Absolutely. Tunisia getting back in the game. Sal, United sells. Exactly, Bobby. Exactly that. United does sell. So I do not want to carry scary Arsenal to win it. I don't either, mate. Ephraim, what can we do, though? What we have to admit to ourselves is that Arsenal play very good football. They're a very good football team, and they're strong. And the one thing about Arsenal, more times than not, they get the job done. And they play in a way that the manager's been there many years now, and they're good at the way they play. And we have to hold our hands up to them and just say congratulations to Arsenal by the way they are. And the league is obviously not over. Man City play tomorrow against Chelsea. I do believe Man City will win that game. And I just feel like, it's going to be close. But I mean, I can't have any bones. I don't like Arsenal. People know I don't like Arsenal much. But I congratulate Arsenal for the way they play, because at the end of the day, they're getting their results. And, we have to look at ourselves and concentrate on what we're doing and how we're playing. And, our problems are run so deep, it's ridiculous. William, if they do sack him and some people get their wish, I will sit back and think, where will you go, people? What now? Things won't get better, frustrating. You know what's going to happen, William? You know what's going to happen, isn't it? There'll probably be like a little mini bounce, guys, maybe. And then obviously Ineos will do their little mini backing thing, which they did with Amarum, 40%. And then obviously this time next year, guys, or whenever the manager gets sacked, there's going to be, the same old. I said it with Eric Ten Hag. I said, whilst the structure and the culture is still at the football club, the same thing's going to happen. We're going to be in a repetitive cycle. That's what's going to happen, guys. Goodness me, Mali are playing very aggressively. Another foul on Mebry here. Hannibal Mebry's been fouled. That was a nasty challenge. Mebry's going to be leaving this game with a lot of bruises, guys. Absolutely. Amazing how Arsenal played good football when they back manager and gave him the funny. That is funny, isn't it? Amazing when you have a little bit of positivity and stuff, guys. Absolutely. I don't trust the managerial appointment either. Yeah, because, at the end of the day, look, guys, when I'm looking at the managerial pool of managers around Europe, I don't really see anyone that stands out for me as a big target for me. It really doesn't. Nobody out there really looks at me and thinks they can manage Manchester United, because they can't. It's a bit like Liam Rossini at Chelsea. You know as well as I do, Liam Rossini will be sacked in no time. Liam Rossini at Chelsea, he's going to lose a dressing room just like that. If Maresca can't manage that, he's going to lose a dressing room, guys. I remember Liam Rossini as a player. He used to play for, obviously played for Chelsea, I think. He played for Fulham. Yeah, played for Fulham. I remember him playing for Fulham, of course, guys. So free kick to Tunisia. Guys, with Hannibal Mebry going over it. Referee stopped the game again. This referee's got a busy day today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Matisse. Yeah, he looks like him, doesn't he, Kenny? It's a spitting image. I've had Matisse on the show, good friend of the channel. Years back, he was on the show. Definitely. Cross comes in for Tunisia. And it's just about cleared away. Chance for Mali to get it away. Can't lose the ball here. He's lost the ball. Oh, it's a foul. It's a foul for Mali on the defensive line, guys. On the defensive line, it's a foul for Mali. Thank you, everyone who continues to support the channel, by the way. Those guys who join me, the hardcore fans of Stretford Post, of course, the hardcores here. and the hardcore loyalists. Guys, really appreciate everyone in the stream. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you just pop your head in, don't forget to subscribe, guys. We've got lots of things coming up for this channel. Great material. The channel will grow. We've got great guests coming along, guys, very, very soon, of course. Goalkeeper of this seems to be the tournament of injured goalkeepers, guys. Seems to be the tournament of injured goalkeepers. The goalkeeper for William, he's got no chance at Chelsea. No. I'll be very surprised if he lasts 6 months. Very surprised. But interesting, the goalkeeper is injured for Mali again. So, when we're looking at Tunisia during this tournament, there has been quite a few draws in this tournament. To be absolutely honest, there has been. I've seen a couple myself already. It was Tanzania 1, Tunisia 1 the last game. Of course, I was doing a watch-along, co-watch-along with Tanzania and Tunisia, guys. Tunisia also defeated Uganda 3-1. They lost 3-2 to Tunisia. Tunisia lost 3-2 to Nigeria, excuse me. Nigeria. So they have been pretty prolific, apart from the Tanzania game, which I done a co-watch-along with. They've been pretty good. The 3-2 defeat to Nigeria, that was a pretty good game, of course, guys. Absolutely good. That was a good game. Definitely. It took Osman and Ndidi and Lukman to get the win against that. Some very, very good players there for Nigeria. Nigeria would fancy their chances in this tournament, to be honest, if I'm being honest. They would fancy their chances in this tournament, definitely. Ephraim, Chelsea manager looks like a yes man for the owners. He does. Yeah, you know what I mean? No one will survive at Chelsea. Nah, it's a bit like Man United at the moment. Goalkeeper doesn't look too well in regards to the Mali goalkeeper. Stretford Post is therapy in these hard times. The show keeps me going. Calm. Big up, William. Big up, William. It's good to have you here, mate. Things will get better, mate. Things will get better. They will do, by hook or by crook. But obviously, we've got a very, very difficult stumbling block, which is obviously Ineos and the Glazers. Nobody else has that. And I don't think anyone quite understands the magnitude of having Ineos and the Glazers at this football club. They don't really understand how difficult it is to have that ownership at our football club. They really have destroyed this football club from top to bottom. Mali players on the deck. He's on the floor. Game's a very stop-start at the moment. Very stop-start. 43 minutes gone, guys. 1 minute to 1 minute to go to half-time. Guys, thank you so much, Bobby. Big up yourself. Big up. It's all about real conversation for me, Bobby. It's all about real conversation and real conversation from real community. And that's what it's all about for me, you know, getting to know people's opinions. I do get frustrated. Of course, I get frustrated on these shows because, you know, when you know something, when you almost know 100% something is going on, and then people try to blame the wrong thing, it is so frustrating sometimes. You try your best to try and take it like, mate, what you talking? You're like, what you talking about, mate? You don't know. I mean, come on. I'm starting to have my doubts about Ruben Amorim. I'm starting to, and you know, I can't take people seriously who come on this channel like and you know just mention Amorim and don't mention the board. It's like, come on, man. Guys, we said this at the beginning of the season. Look, Ruben Amorim's had a 4 out of 10 window. Don't be screaming Ruben Amorim out in December. And here we are, guys. It's like, I'm not even psychic, guys. Do I look like David Blaine? Some people say I do, but I'm not even psychic, guys. That's what it is. The player is injured at the moment for Mali. We're waiting for the game to restart, guys. It's going to be quite a bit of injury time, I would have thought, in regards to this. Koulibaly, the number 11 Koulibaly, not the defender Koulibaly. The defender Koulibaly got sent off. The striker Koulibaly is having a conversation with Hannibal Mebry. Of course, not too happy. Can't argue with the red card. You can't argue with the red card. Absolutely not. You can't do that. You can't argue with it. To be honest with you, sadly, you can't. Absolutely not. But big up everyone who's joined me today, of course, this alternative watch along, of course. Couldn't be bothered with the Premier League today, just so depressed when I look at the Premier League these days. I'm like, you know what I mean, guys. Ephraim, Sal, some of our fans are glory hunters. They do not know. I mean, I know, I hear people talking about standards. These guys were like, when Man United won a treble, they're about 5 years old and they're talking about standards. It makes me laugh. It really does, honestly. How can you talk about standards? And no offense to anyone who's that age, but the people going out there, the standard merchants, that they've never witnessed anything and they're talking about standard. What do you know about standards, mate? These people talk about standards, but they don't know what it takes to get to standards. How do you get to standards? Do you know what I mean? They don't know anything. You got Fit Skin Scale, big up. Thank you, William. Because I would lose my shit with some of the fans' dumb comments. They can't see through the wood from the trees. You know what? I could sit here, William, and be all bimbo-ish and be happy-go-lucky. You know what I mean? The Truman Show. Hello, hi. I just can't, mate. There's a difference between actually supporting a football club and supporting your ego and your platform only and hoping for likes and clicks and subscribers. And that I want that. Of course I do. But at the end of the day, I will not go away from what I am and who I support. And I'm not going to sacrifice my opinions, just to keep someone happy. No. And I will always call things as they are. Always call things as they are. I will never stop calling things as they are. Even with the big platforms, you see them, like I'll give you an example, right? There's some platforms, right? When that situation with Belabor happened, not Belabor, sorry, with Kobe Mainu. And the Kobe Mainu's brother was wearing that free Kobe shirt, right? Certain channels were jumping on it, said, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. When they saw the backlash and they saw that everyone was going towards Amorim, they said, I got it wrong. I actually believe that what the brother did was wrong. Just to save face, When we, as a community, knew it was the wrong thing to do from the beginning, at the start, we said it's the wrong thing to do. Shouldn't be doing that, etc., etc., etc. Disrespect the club and everything like that, Thank you so much, FN, and thank you, William. You're absolute legends, guys. Big up yourselves. We're going to grow together, guys. We'll grow this channel together. We keep spreading the word, and the originals won't be forgotten. Of course they won't. Some people will drop off. That's life. I've had people dropping off on this channel. I think my community is a lot more better now, a lot more balanced, and stuff like that. And I think it's a lot better. Look, guys, we call things as they are. We do call things as they are. There's people in this stream. There's people on this channel. We get upset when Man United lose. Of course we do. We get upset with the team lineup sometimes. We get upset with players. That's just life. We're not where we want to be at the moment. And we get upset, but we don't overreact. There's such a flip-flop nature at our football club that 1 minute, oh, everything's fine. Next minute, 1 minute we're fine and we're back. The next minute it's like, doom and gloom. He's got to be sacked tomorrow. He needs to resign. It's just ridiculous. I've been on big channels and they've said that, oh, I thought that Ineos had a good summer. And I thought, oh my God, like these guys got no clue. Honestly. It does drive me bonkers, man. It really does. It drives me mad, to be honest with you guys. Really does. But guys, in regards to the AFCON, it is Tunisia 0, Mali 0. We're coming up to halftime here. We're in injury time, guys, in this game, guys. Of course, there was a red card, so there will be 6 minutes. 6 minutes of injury time, guys. There will be 6 minutes of injury time. So, guys, yeah. I knew as soon as manager that this is the one for me. Thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you. Hopefully I don't piss you off one day, mate. But one thing is for certain, Bobby. We'll be honest, and that's what we'll be. And differences of opinion are welcome, but I will not entertain, sinister agendas and stuff like that, Because what I haven't noticed is that the people who are Ruben Amorim out, every time they talk, they always come up with old sound bites and abuse, basically. That's all they can do. They can't. So they will say something, I'll say this, and that, and then you know what they'll say? You can't take opinions. You can't take opinions. You do this. You can't take the difference of opinion. No, it's because I corrected you and you can't respond to my opinion. That's it. If you come up to me and you test my brain and you come up to me with a logical argument, I will be like, yeah, you know what I mean? That's fair point. But they come up with get him out of the club, 3-4-2-1. It doesn't work in the Premier League. All that nonsense, you know what I mean? The same old. It's like repeat. Corner to Mali, guys, in the last minute of injury time in the first half, guys. It's a corner to Mali. Can Mali do something in it? Can they grab a goal? That will really put the cat amongst the pigeons here, guys. So Mali are taking the corner here on the right-hand side. Cross comes in, and it's cleared by Hannibal Mebry. Hannibal Mebry is a very important player for them, and he's back to goalkeeper. That should be it. Should be half-time, guys. Should be half-time in this game, guys. And it is half-time, guys. It is 0-0 between Mali and Tunisia, guys. Very, very cagey game, very aggressive game so far. Koulibaly, the right back from Mali, has been sent off. Guys, it's been a very aggressive game. Lots of high challenges. It's been yellow cards left, right, and center, guys, at the moment. An absolutely aggressive game. I like that, to be honest, the aggression about the game. Bron Mahmoud have been yellow carded for Mali. Doumbia and Basuma have been yellow carded for Mali, and Mahmoud and Bron have been yellow carded for Tunisia. A red card for Koulibaly, and that is what is happening at the moment. Ephraim, Sal, manager is the easy target. That's why they do not talk about the main problem. They want to access from the club. Rio Flex. This is exactly what it is, Ephraim. I mean, I said it a while ago that they don't want to get their VIP passes removed. That's why they won't mention the Glazers or Ineos. They don't want to get their VIP passes removed. I actually think that something's happened between TUS, which is United Stand, and Ruben Amram. The way Mark's gone on. Mark used to be very, very balanced. He's not balanced anymore, guys. I don't know why. Whether he's been influenced, whether he thinks it's the popular decision, whether he's going back on the bad side and the side sort of camp and stuff like that. I don't know. He did make him at the end of the day, didn't he? Talk, Bobby. True, fans know that how this club works, and we all know the problem is the ownership. The manager can't work miracles on the ownership. And the GOAT said it, greatest of all time, which is Cristiano Ronaldo. He said exactly what we've been saying. He said that, you know what, you can't blame the manager. You're expecting miracles from the manager. Absolutely. I like the fact that you don't agree with everything. It's called education, keeps it real. No one knows everything, William. No one is the oracle. We all can learn something from each other. And I think that's very, very important. I think that, differences of opinion, and as long as it's based on what's best for Manchester United, that is the key for me. If the opinion is based on what's best for Manchester United, I think it's good for the club. And we all can learn something together. If it's based on just get him out of my club, he's a fraud, then I don't want to know about it. I just don't want to hear that sort of talk. You know what I mean? I see a lot of that, honestly, guys. And this is the thing. I'm Manchester United all the way. I've been a football fan, Man United fan for nearly 40 years. Shouldn't it be me be screaming for the manager to get sacked and things like that? Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, guys, absolutely. But guys, give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Thank you, guys. But yeah, look, what I would say about it all, guys. William, yeah, Mark's lost his head a little bit. I mean, I've known Mark for 7 years, so yeah, I know a change when I see it. Let me just say that. Do you know what I mean? And there is a change there. So which country you visited in from Africa? Tunisia, Ephraim. Tunisia. Hammamet and Tunis. Yeah. Been invited to Nigeria. Didn't go to Nigeria. Was invited to Nigeria for a concert for my brother. But I didn't go. It was actually by the dad of a player called John Akinde. John Akinde is a player who used to play for Wycombe Wanderers in England, and a League One Championship player. He used to play for Bristol City as well. John Akinde. Guys, so basically, back in the day, there used to be a guy I used to work with, and his dad, right? And I remember when Peterborough United who are a club in the lower divisions in England, Championship and League One, were after John Akinde. John Akinde was playing in the lower leagues, the National League back then. And the manager of Peterborough was the son of Alex Ferguson, and Darren Ferguson. And basically, he was begging Akinde to go to Man United. So basically, Akinde's dad, he asked me, he said, who should he go to? Because it was between Bristol City and Peterborough United. And I believe he chose the bigger team, which is Bristol City. But I told him to go to Peterborough under Darren Ferguson. I think it was like that. And lo and behold, he didn't quite get to the levels because he jumped too high. He went for the National League and went all the way up to the Championship. I thought it was too much of a jump. He should have went down to the League One and then obviously earned his trade and built himself up from there. And I think, that was it. But yeah. Of course, a lot of my community do come from Africa. I've a lot of people come from South Africa, of course, all around Africa, of course. I mean, I don't agree with what people saying at the end of the day, what some of these content creators say about African football and all that. I think it's a disgrace, especially if you've got a big platform and you're saying things like that you never watched the African nations. I mean, if you're a football fan, a football purist, and you've never watched the African nations, I don't take your football knowledge very, very serious. I'll be honest, guys. I'll be honest. I know some people don't watch it, and I know I didn't watch every single game, but at the end of the day, always kept up to date with it and stuff like that. And I think that, if you've got a massive platform and you're saying I'm not interested in it and I'm never watched it, I'm not going to watch it now. I mean, I think that's terrible. I think it's terrible. It's terrible. It's a terrible message to send out. At the end of the day, football's for the purists, isn't it? It's, guys. Big up, William. Have a good one, mate. Good to see you, mate. Have a good one, stream brother. See you tomorrow. Take it easy, William. Take it easy. Have a good one. See you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn. And of course, the Manchester United Leeds United game, of course, guys. We've also got South Africa tomorrow as well against Cameroon, which we're hoping for a Cameroon loss, ain't we? Even though I want Cameroon to win, I want Cameroon to lose so that, Mbeumo comes back. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But big up everyone who's joined me today. Really appreciate everyone, guys, in the stream. Thank you so much for this watch along. Mali are down to 10 men. Ephraim, so it's amazing how people say they do not see any improvement this year. Are they blind? I always see the. I mean, at the end of the day, what makes me laugh is that a lot of these people said that they'll be happy with 6th, 7th, 8th place, and then Man United are 2 points for 4th place. You know what I mean? And here we are. They're talking about sacking the manager. I mean, moving the goalpost to fit a narrative. That's what it is. At the end of the day, part of me thinks, you know what, just bloody sack him, and then let's see what happens. And then I guarantee those same people won't be, they won't be coming and apologizing when it goes worse. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'll be honest, guys. I'll be totally honest with you guys. I honestly think, my heart of hearts, I just don't think these people deserve success. I don't think they deserve Man United success. I don't think they deserve to see trophies. However, Man United winning trophies might annoy them because a lot of them are not Man United fans, in my opinion. Absolutely, and that's it. They make up this story about how they started supporting Man United because certain people in their family supported Man United, and they make up the same old lie about it and stuff like that. It's just some bullshit, at the end of the day. But thank you, everyone who's joined me for this watch along. Of course, really appreciate you guys. You are absolute legends, of course. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. If you guys could do that for me, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. We're having a proper footy chat today, guys. Proper footy chat about everything, of course. Arsenal have beaten Bournemouth by 3 goals to 2. They moved 7 points clear of Manchester City, although Manchester City have a game in hand. Of course, guys. Of course they do. So, it is still wide open on Man United play Arsenal on the 24th, I believe. It's 23rd or 24th of January. We've got a tough few games. We just write this tweet. Big up everyone. Big up Sal, you're a humble person. Thank you so much, Ephraim. Really appreciate you, my friend. Really appreciate you. Thank you. I try my best. I do try my best, mate. I do try my best. I can't please everyone, though, in life. That's one thing I've learned. You can't please everyone. Everyone is going to have a difference of opinion. That's one thing I would say about it. Everyone's going to have a difference of opinion. Guys, we're halfway through this game. It is now midnight where I am, guys. Midnight where I am. And it is 0-0 between Tunisia and Mali, guys. Yeah, I'm back in the UAE. I'm no longer in Italy at the moment, guys. I did fly back. I got back yesterday morning. I've done an overnight flight and stuff like that. So I'm here, guys. I'm back in the UAE, of course. The UAE, of course, guys. Absolutely. Actually, it gives me a good, insight, guys. Even with the World Cup going on, the World Cup happening in the summer, of course, which is going to be an absolute hectic one. But it gives me an insight of things. Of course, what's going to happen in the World Cup. Of course, a few of these teams will be at the World Cup, of course, guys. So it's a good insight as well, and that's what I would say. And it's a good insight. It's good to get broaden your horizons in regards to your football knowledge, in regards to watching teams from other countries and other continents, of course, guys. Absolutely. The only thing is, when you're a content creator, there's a lot to do. There's lots of games. There's lots of obviously Man United content creation, of course, and then obviously the games of Man United, and then obviously you've got the Premier League games as well, the big Premier League games that affect Man United. So you've got to concentrate on them as well. But you also got to concentrate on the wider globe as well, and on what football is. What I've always done in regards to that, I've always done that. I've always focused on football from around the world. I've said it many times. I would sit there and watch a game from Japan. I would sit there and watch a game from Tanzania. It doesn't matter. I would watch a game, guys. And as long as it's football, that's all that matters at the end of the day. It's not very wise to be putting down other nations and other continents in regards to tournaments and stuff like that. Whether it's for straight shoot or not, in regards to what's going on, in regards to Mbuemo, in regards to Ahmad, in regards to Mazruri, it doesn't matter, mate. It's not going to stop. It's been like that for years. You're going to have to handle it. That is up to Ineos. If you really wanted to put the blame, put the blame on Ineos, who knew the AFCON was coming at the end of the day. But don't take away the joy of it for this continent. Of course, guys, big up everyone, guys. Don't forget to smash a like, please, guys. Absolute legends. If you haven't subscribed already, please don't forget to subscribe, guys. Absolute. Ephraim. So amazing how some of our fans want to back Ineos and the Glazers. They are not United fans. Anyone who wants to back them at the moment. One thing is backing Ineos. The next thing is backing the Glazers. If you back the Glazers, you're not a Man United fan. I would clarify that right now. If you back Ineos, you're walking through hell with a blindfold, expecting not to get burned. And that's what I would say. Most of the people who support Ineos are people who have already made up their mind. They made up their mind about Ineos. They know about Ineos. They made up their mind, and they don't want to be proven wrong. And that is basically all it is. They just don't want to be proven wrong. It's a form of narcissism, and it's a form of arrogance and ego. So it's basically like they're backing their own ego in that. But guys, in regards to Mali against Tunisia, I would say it's a 50-50 game. Although Tunisia have had the brunt of the possession, I think they've had 60% of the possession. I do think Mali have handled it very, very well, especially being down to 10 men. I think Mali have done incredibly well in this game so far in regards to that. Very, very silly challenge from the Mali defender, Koulibaly, who plays in Italy with Sassuolo, of course. So you expected better, especially if you play in Italy, guys, and you expect that if you make challenges like that, you're liable to get a red card. I would say that, guys. And Tunisia would fancy themselves, although I would say that Mali look very, very impressive at the moment. I would say that they look better, better than I thought they would be. Now, Mali have drawn all their games at the moment. 2 1-1s and 1 0-0. They're 0-0 here at the moment. So they're a very tough nut to crack. They're not a very easy team to beat. One thing is very, very clear. And you know what? I'm looking at them. I'm scouting on a defensive level, on a defensive midfield level. They're not bad. They're not bad, guys. They're absolutely not. And scouting should be rife in this, guys. Absolutely. But when I'm looking at Tunisia are what Tunisia are at the end of the day. What I thought they were against Tanzania. They're very tough, resilient, pragmatic kind of team. They do keep the ball. They play very narrow. I don't see much from them, but I am seeing a lot more from the wings today. But they are playing very narrow. They do keep the ball well. But I don't think they are a major threat in this tournament, although they're defensively, I think they could be a threat at the moment. They do look very solid at the back. I can't see anyone other than Cameroon, Ivory Coast, Nigeria winning this tournament. I can't see that. Pound for pound, Nigeria have a fantastic team, I think. But you never know. Egypt always seem to pull out the bag. Egypt, of course, have won 7 AFCONs. Of course, guys, 7 AFCONs. So they always seem to pull it out the bag, guys. So you never know what happens with that as well. So let's wait and see. We're ready for the second half. Sinioko, of course, is linked to Manchester United. Of course, he's playing for Mali. So hasn't had really much of a chance, hasn't had any balls to him at the moment, considering that the Koulibaly has been sent off at the moment. Now, I believe they're going to be a change. I think it is a change for Tunisia, I believe. Is it a change for Tunisia? I believe there's going to be a change, is there? No change at the moment? Nope, no changes at the moment, guys. So we are ready for the second half, guys. Mali against Tunisia, AFCON last 16. Can we get a winner, guys? Let's wait and see what happens in this game, guys. It is 0-0 between Mali and Tunisia. 10 against 11. Can Mali spring a major surprise, guys? Sometimes, when you go down to 10 men, it does bring out the best in you. It does bring out the best in you. It really does. You never know. So Mali will be kicking off left to right. Jam-packed crowd here in Casablanca. Senegal have already booked their place in the quarter-final. They beaten, of course, they won 3-1 today against Sudan. And we are ready for the kickoff, guys. Here we go. Second half is underway, guys. Mali against Tunisia. There is the destiny, guys. So if we win tomorrow, we have a chance to be in top 5. We will be, Ephraim. Don't worry about that. Massive game tomorrow, guys. It's not only about the game. It's about the rivalry between Leeds United and Manchester United. Manchester United have not lost to Leeds United in 15 years. The last time Man United lost to Leeds United was in the FA Cup at Old Trafford, 1-0. We have not lost to Leeds United. We don't lose to Leeds United. We rarely lose to Leeds United these days. Maybe back in the day, back in the 90s, of course, guys, but not anymore. Man United generally win these games. I remember a couple of defeats when I was younger. I remember a 3-1 defeat at Ellen Road, Christmas time, something like that, 1995, 96, something like that. And I remember a 1-0 defeat at Ellen Road, but nothing much. And obviously the FA Cup tie, nothing other than that. Beef Bully, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Sal, you think City will take the Prem? I don't know. Arsenal are 7 points clear. Obviously, Man City have a game in hand. I think if Man City fail to win tomorrow, I think it's in Arsenal's hand. Arsenal have got everything, everything in their hand. I actually think what's going to happen, I think Man United will take points from Arsenal. Sorry, excuse me. I actually do think that. I actually do think Leeds United, Man United will take points from Arsenal. Actually, I think that'll at least be a draw in regards to Man United and Leeds United. Leeds United hate Man United more than anything. We lost the league title to Leeds United in 1992. Came very close, but that set us up, guys. In regards to Leeds, though, Ephraim, Sal, how Leeds and United rivalry started? Well, Leeds United and Man United have never been prominent rivals, like officially. It came through the Industrial Revolution between Leeds and Man United. It was the Battle of the Roses, wasn't it? The Battle of the Roses, guys. The Roses rivalry, they call it, and it sort of resonated and it sort of went on from there, guys. Absolutely. Yorkshire against Lancashire, of course, which is obviously a big thing in cricket, as well, in regards to Yorkshire and that, guys. So they're relatively close as well, not too far away, guys, There was obviously, if I bring this in, Man United used to have a very potent Firm. If you know what a firm is, it's like a hooliganism sort of thing. So there was a firm there in the 1970s when hooliganism, it's not very hard for me. Hooliganism was a very potent thing in regards to the 70s. And they both had Red Army. Man United had the Red Army, of course, and of course, Leeds and Man United, in regards to a hooliganism thing, were big rivalries in regards to that, which obviously contributed towards the hostilities around the football club. And there is actually a very angry hostility around the Manchester United and Leeds rivalry. Although Leeds, I don't like Leeds, but Leeds hate us more. We like, for us generally, Leeds are a little bit irrelevant at the moment. I love that. I believe that. But yeah, the rivalry comes from hooliganism and and obviously the Industrial Revolution and obviously all that business, all that jazz. Leeds hate, but let me just tell you something about Leeds. Leeds hate anyone who's playing red. They hate it. Beef. So I agree there. I believe that so there too. I mean, Arsenal have Liverpool, United, City soon. Yeah, it is still wide open. I do believe that it will stem from tomorrow's game between Chelsea and Man City. I do believe Man City will win that game. I think Man City will win that game. I'm pretty adamant Man City will win that game tomorrow. I'm pretty certain Man City will. But I will be doing it, keeping up to date on that game, guys. I will be, of course. A big everyone who's joined me for the African nations. It is Mali 0, Tunisia 0. 50 minutes gone in the game, guys. Mali are down to 10 men. Koulibaly, the right back who plays for Sassuolo, has been sent off for Mali. Guys, it's a very cagey game. Nothing in the way of major chances. Goalkeeper had a little bit of a fluff there, but nothing in the way of major chances at the moment. Pressure will be on Tunisia to make, as the game goes on and it carries on being 0-0, the pressure will be on Tunisia. The pressure will be on Tunisia, guys. But we are waiting for the final whistle, guys, in regards to this game and waiting for the winners to be in the quarter final. Senegal have already booked their place in the quarter final, and guys, by beating Sudan by 3-1. Fair play to Sudan, by the way. Fair play to Sudan. They've done absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Now, Mali had Morocco, Comoros, and Zambia in their group, by the way. Tunisia, Nigeria, Tanzania, and Uganda in their groups. Mali have basically won or drawn on their games, to be honest with you. They've drawn all their games. Mali have had quite a few red cards, though. They've had 2 red cards. They've won against Comoros as well. Guys, they had 1 against Comoros. Absolutely. I think we will get top 5 bare teams as little shit and need to step up here. Yeah. We will I think we'll get there, mate. I think we'll get there. However, obviously the injury problem, Ineos need to back Ruben this January. They do. Otherwise, it's going to be incredibly difficult. You look at the games we've got coming up, for goodness sake. We've got Man City coming up, as well. We've got Arsenal coming up as well, guys. Not forget about the Arsenal game as well. We've got them coming up as well. That's a big game as well. It's going to be difficult. Lots to play for. But the reality is, and the fact is, that was close. Cross coming in, and it's a corner for Tunisia. The fact is, Man United are 2 points from 4th. That's a fact. It doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter how the league is. None of that. Man United are 2 points from 4th. That's where the buck stops, isn't it? At the end of the day, guys, definitely. But big up everyone who's decided to join me today. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're absolute legends. Join me for this watch along, guys. We are 53 minutes in, 53 minutes in. It's still 0-0. Tunisia, who got the advantage, playing with 11 against 10 men. Mali, of course, guys. And the game, in my opinion, guys, if I'm being honest, the game is very, very even. There's nothing imminent between the two teams. Even when Mali have gone down to 10 men, I actually believe Mali have played a little bit better than when they played with 11 against 11. Actually, yeah, Hannibal Mabry taking corners for Tunisia. Actually taking quite some good corners, to be fair. Never was really a corner kick taker for Man United, though, was he, guys? Absolutely not. A good player, nonetheless. Wouldn't mind him in Man United's midfield. Would you mind Hannibal Mabry back at Man United? You know, doing all right at Burnley, in all honesty. But yeah, not quite that level, is he, guys? Corner coming in. Decent corner again. And that's going to be another corner, surely. Yeah, it's another corner to Tunisia coming in, guys. Sal, Algeria are also very good in this tournament. They play beautiful football. Algeria have always played amazing football. Algeria have always developed great footballs. Of course, a great Zinedine Zidane was originally from Algeria, probably my top 3 players of all time. The World Cup winning side of 1998, the French World Cup winning side of 1998 had a lot of Algerians in their team, of course. They did produce very, very good players. You know, Benzema, of course, played for France. He's from Algeria as well. Here come, close. The North African continent has always produced very, very skillful players, you know. But the most skillful player from Africa, in my opinion, ever was JJ Okocha. I think he was just on the next level. Kanu was very good in regards. George Weah, very good. But definitely Okocha was the most skillful player I used to. One of the few players during the Alex Ferguson period that I wanted at Man United, to be honest. It's still 0-0 between Tunisia and Mali. Tunisia will be kicking themselves at the moment, not being 1-0 up as they are playing with 10 minutes. Another corner to Tunisia, though. Corner comes in, and it's a free kick here, surely, to Mali. Looked like a bit of a scuffle in the box, but it's still a corner. No, it's still a corner, guys. Nothing given here. It's not a free kick. Yeah. Big up DJ Ranja Padel. What's going on, my friend? Dr. Rampachel. Not DJ, Dr. Rijan. What's going on, Rian? What's going on, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Sorry, they got the @ on this YouTube now. They don't have the they don't have the names. They have the @ handles. We need 6 or 7 players, and Ineos bringing in none. This transfer window is criminal. I agree. I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you said that, mate, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people out there that say, no, it's nothing to do with Ineos. You've got to make do with what you got. What young players, you know, we got a horrible squad, man. Really have. Sal, Liverpool is so shite this season. Long may it continue. Long may it continue. Sanjit, what's going on? Can we discuss United? Of course you can, Sanjit. That's what we've been doing all show. We've been discussing Man United. It's a football channel. We discuss football. It's up to you, mate. Of course we can. Go ahead, mate. Whatever you want to talk about, you can talk about, mate. Of course, transfer news is every morning. I get the latest transfer news every morning, guys, so don't worry about that. But in regards to what you're feeling about Man United, what are you feeling, guys, about Man United? How are you feeling? You know, 2 points from 4th. Leeds United tomorrow. Massive game, of course. Must win. Definitely. I think Man United needs to start winning games. We've drawn a lot. Maybe if we sign some players, Ineos sign some players, Man United won't draw so many. Maybe they will convert those draws into wins, you know, and we might be way up that league. I have a controversial question. It's okay. If Lamens would have not performed the way he has done, don't you think that Amram would have got sacked some time ago? I just don't know what your thoughts are, please. If I had wheels, I would be a bike. It doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the day, if Zinedine Zidane didn't play for France in 1998, France wouldn't have won the World Cup. If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't play for Man United in 1999, Man United wouldn't have won the Champions League. If Mark Robbins didn't score that goal against Nottingham Forest, guys, all the way back in 1990, Alex Ferguson would have been sacked. What's the key thing here, Sanjit? What's the key thing? Back the manager. Buy good players. You could lead a cow to the river. Doesn't mean the cow's going to drink from the river. You know, you can have a player and you can want him to be the best player in the world, but he just doesn't have the ability. Bayindir was crap. Onana was crap. It's like basically having 10 men. We knew that ever since when he was playing. You know, Lamens was always going to be an improvement. You know, But you could also argue, if Imbremo and Ahmad and Mazrui didn't go to the AFCON, Man United would have beaten Wolves. Man United would have beaten Bournemouth. Man United would have beaten Fulham, probably beaten Aston Villa. You know, you could spin it all different sorts of ways. Ruben Amorim's a good manager. He built Sporting Lisbon, won the league after 20 years, challenged not only in the Portuguese league, but the Champions League, was unbeaten in the Champions League, brought through youngsters, improved youngsters, will manage to get rid of 20-odd players and bring in players, which we can't do. The biggest issue at Man United, and this will come from any, and there's a chance for Tunisia here, and this will come from any manager. If the manager's not backed to the levels that a manager should be backed, a manager is on the road to nowhere, no matter who we get. Let me tell you that right now. Doesn't matter. We can get any manager that. And, you know, we could talk about the performances of Lamens, we could talk about the performance of this and that and the other. You just basically confirmed that he needs quality in his team, you know, and that's what you're doing. You're basically confirming that Ruben Amorim needs quality. He doesn't have quality. We have players in that team that have been playing for Man United since 2013, 2014 season, mate, who have failed season after season after season. And we're expecting them to become great players all of a sudden, miraculously at their old age. You know? Sal, it's boring when people say he needs to improve what he got, why Pep want players. Pep Guardiola gets a window every summer, every January, they get players. You know, and how can you compete with that? You know? Factually, we are 2 points from fourth with the amount of injuries and obviously international duties we got. So we capitalize and let's win the game tomorrow. That's what we should do. What I would say, as a man who's witnessed Alex Ferguson, his whole career of Alex Ferguson at Man United, by the way, the whole thing, I witnessed it all, right? Is that patience is a virtue, but patience is a gift that not many people have. You know, they don't have it. People love to talk about standards at this football club, and they've never seen standards. They were 5 years old. They weren't even born in 1999. They weren't even born, some of them, in 2008, to understand what standards is. They don't know what standards. They don't know what it takes to get to standards. They don't know. Look at them. Look at them as a person. There's no standards in them. There's no representation of standards. There's nothing standard about them. It's foolishness. You know, and that's what I would say, you know, and there's no such things. Like, because at the end of the day, if you don't know what it takes to get to standards, there's no point talking about standards. Standards take time. Man United are a derelict building full of asbestos, like I said, and Man United need to clear out. And all we're doing is changing the furniture. That's all we're doing, not getting rid of the asbestos. That's what's going on at the moment at Man United. It's not what you want to hear, but it's the fact, you know. We could, by all means, go and sack Ruben Amorim. You think that Ruben Amorim, like, you know, is there because of Lassana Lamens? No, he's not. Man United have been a sinking ship before him. Pep will never see top Sir Alex Ferguson, but will never top Sir Alex Ferguson. Agree, Sal? Yes, he did win 2 Champions League, but they had easy good super much. What I would say about Beef Bully, and it's something that gets thrown under the carpet, brushed under the carpet a little bit, is a guy named Frank Rijkaard. Frank Rijkaard was the guy who actually built that Barcelona team. You know, the one with Busquets, the one with Xavi and Messi. It was Frank Rijkaard. Just to let you know, Pep Guardiola didn't win the Champions League with Bayern Munich. He's only won 1 with Manchester City. So, how long has he been at Man City, and how much money has he spent at Man City? He's only won 1 at Man City. So, even put him in the bracket of Alex Ferguson is absolutely criminal. Pep would never see an Aberdeen side, right, who stopped monopoly of Celtic and Rangers winning the league, number 1. But not only that, beating a Real Madrid in the European final. Not even Liverpool can boast that. Chance of Mali over the bar. 62 minutes gone, guys. 0-0. Liverpool can't boast that. They lose every time they play to Real Madrid, of course. And, yeah. Sir Alex, the GOAT. Simple as that. People want to rewrite history. It's up to them. But let's talk about the facts. At the end of the day, you know, even the short period that Pep Guardiola's been at Man City spent more than Alex Ferguson. You know what I mean? Alex Ferguson wasn't even in the top 10 of top spenders in the 90s. And the amount of money we accumulated, the amount of shirts we sold, and we didn't go out there. Man United could have easily went out there and bought Roberto Baggio and bought Alexandre Del Piero and bought Zinedine Zidane and bought Edgar Davids and, you know, and bought Paolo Maldini and all these players. They could have went out there and bought them, but they never, did they? You know, that is what Pep Guardiola would have done in the 90s. But Alex Ferguson didn't do that, did he? Sanjit, I'm in complete agree with you. However, there is and also a saying: beware the fury of the potent Man United fans. I'm just saying, please do not go for the jugular. I have seen glory days, hence saying. At the end of the day, you have to go with your gut, and you have to go with what you've seen, and you have to go with what you've experienced in life in general. A lot of people making these assumptions. A lot of people saying, "Get the Ruben Amorim out of our club. Get the fraud out of my club." They don't really understand football. They don't understand. They don't quite understand what's going on at Man United. And that is actually a fact because I know some of these people. They don't know. They have no clue, you know? And unfortunately, the only way to shut these people up is to get results, you know? Ephraim, I would argue that patience is a form of standards. I'm not saying, you know, like Ineos are saying, let's win the league in 2028. I'm not going on those levels. I expect Man United, if they're backed, if Ruben Amorim is backed, I expect Man United to be challenging for the league next season. It needs to be backed, though. We are literally games away, like literally draws into wins from challenging. Still 0-0, guys. Mali cross comes in and it's cleared by Tunisia from the free kick, guys. One thing it is, guys, been around the world watching Man United, you know, and I'm actually a proper Man United fan, unlike some of them, you know, and when I hear them talk, they don't come across as Man United fans, and that includes some of the biggest YouTube channels. Excuse me. United man them. United is doing reaction videos of women arguing with men. Is he married? Does he understand anything? Sal, will you take Gallagher and Neves in January? Mate, yeah, of course I will. I'll take Noel Gallagher, Liam Gallagher. You know what I mean? At the moment, the way things are going with Ineos, yes, of course I would, yeah. It would help Man United, wouldn't it? Even if it is a stopgap, even if it would help Man United going forward, of course. Pep also respects Sir Alex Ferguson very much when they want to compare him. Yeah, he doesn't even want to be compared to him because he knows. It's the ill-informed, recency-biased fans out there that, you know, say that Pep is the greatest when it's an absolute myth. It's ridiculous. No one comes close to Alex Ferguson. It's like when they're picking the top 10 Premier League teams of all time. The top 10 Premier League team of all time should be dominated by Man United players all day long. Should be Keane, should be Scholes, should be Giggs, should be Beckham, should be Cole. Maybe you can argue that maybe one other striker, maybe a Shearer, maybe someone like that, but should be Vidic, should be Ferdinand, should be Irwin, you know? Yeah, that's what I'll say. Guys, is there a winner in this game between Mali and Tunisia? Mali have done extremely well to be drawing this game by 0-0, guys. They are down to 10 men, but they are giving as much as they can get. They are defending incredibly well here. And they're not only defending Mali, they are attacking as well. Very, very impressive performance for them at the moment. Very important. Very impressive, should I say. Performance by Mali at the moment. Guys, very, very impressive performance. Tunisia got a lot more. I've watched Tunisia a couple of times, guys. I watched them against Tanzania, and I weren't too impressed with Tunisia, I'll be honest. I thought they were solid, but I weren't like, you know, they're a dangerous team that, you know, score lots of goals. I didn't really feel that. In my opinion, I see who are the best 5 managers in the world. Tuchel, Pep, Company, Enrique, Glazer. Maybe. Glasner? Maybe. Don't know. Not many. I mean, looking at that, mate, it's not much choice there, mate. That proves to you that talent has regressed. Why and how Wilcox and the other clowns get sacked, as they will blame everything on Amram and save their behind. Yeah, that's what they do, Sanjit. They will leave a small space for Amram to foul, spend the minimum, so people will turn around and say that he's been backed. So when they sack him, they say he's been backed when he hasn't actually been backed. Guys, let's not forget that Ruben Amram is their guy, you know, and they brought in a manager with distinctive style of play, and they didn't back him with distinctive style of players. His distinctive style of players, you know, and literally, that's a fact, isn't it? It's a fact. Guys, Mali 0, Tunisia 0. Don't forget, it finished Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 2 in the Premier League. Arsenal goes 7 points clear. Of course, Man City play tomorrow. 2 substitutes coming on for Tunisia. Guys, Saad is coming on. Garbi has come off, guys. And Shoket is come on, and Mastori has come off. Mastori, a defender. So it looks like they are going to go more attacking. Tunisia here. Free kick coming from Mali. And I have to admit, Mali have played incredibly well with 10 men. I have to say that. They've actually played well. They've actually dominated a lot of the game in regards to being down to 10 men. You have to say that. Been absolutely superb so far. Tunisia look out of ideas. Tunisia don't look like they've got any idea here what to do. Guys, you know, they look a little bit baffed. But it's still 0-0. We're approaching the 70th minute of the game. I think he is United man. Them. He's an awful. He's a dummy anyway, mate. He's a bimbo of football. I don't call him the bimbo of football for nothing, mate. He's a bimbo. I said, just look at him and Owen, and look at when Man United when they do a watch along. Do you actually believe what they're doing is real? Genuine wanting Man United to win. You actually feel that? No, they're clout chasers. They beg players to get autographs and laugh with them, pretend they're their mates and stuff. That's what they do. You know, they're not Man United through and through like we are. You know, they got season tickets from Mark Goldbridge. Yes, guys. Big up, everyone. Big up. Thank you for joining me on the only place to be, guys. It's Stretford Post, guys. We're having a good conversation here about football. Sal, do you think some of our fans gas our players too much? Yes, of course they do. Yeah. Too many of our players have been gassed, including the ones not playing, by the way. They've been overly gassed. And then you're being gaslighted into thinking that they are being left out like some sort of free Gobi. Free from what? Not playing badly. Here come Tunisia. Now, Tunisia have gone more attacking, although that does leave space for Mali. And when Mali are playing with 10 men, you know, this will be a terrible result for Tunisia, wouldn't it? Free kick to Mali in the middle of the pitch. 71 minutes gone, guys. Which of these current United legends who are now pundits do you look up to? None of them, to be honest. None of them. I think the only one who's a little bit honest is Roy Keane. He's the only one I would say has honesty. I don't trust Nicky Butt and I don't trust Paul Scholes in their opinion when they sit there with a Leeds United fan, by the way, talking about Man United and what's bad about Man United. I don't really agree with that. You know, I think Roy Keane is the only one really. David Beckham as well, who's not really a pundit, but he's the only one who really talks sense. He's the only one really educated, to be honest with you. I think that, only them two really. Roy Keane, but David Beckham. If David Beckham was a pundit, I like listening to David Beckham because he knows what he's talking about. Do you know what I mean? And listen to David Beckham. Oh, good play from Hannibal here. Passes it. He's running back in the box. Oh, when you listen to David Beckham, you know he knows what he's talking about. He's actually been there. He's actually owned the football club and done big things. You know what I mean? You know. And listen to what he says about Ruben Amram, and then you know. From an educated head, like David Beckham, an educated person like David Beckham, listen to what he says. That was a fabulous one from Hannibal Mabry, by the way, cleared for Mali. Guys, very well played for Mali. Again, well defended. Guys, 72 minutes on the clock. Still 0-0. It is offside, so it will be a goal kick to Mali, not a corner. Guys, and... playing very, very well. Playing very, very well today, Mali, and very, very defensive. I would like to think there are some Man United scouts looking at this game somehow, some way. You know what I mean? They want me to be a scout. I'm available. I will be a scout for Man United. You know, if they want me to be a scout, I am available. You know, I can be a scout for them. If they want me to find good players for them, I'll get the budget ones as well. If they want, I'll find good players for them. You know, here comes Tunisia again. Well defended again by Mali. And now Mali on the counter attack. They're looking to get that counter attack, guys. They're looking at Ryan Giggs style, Arsenal 1999. Here we go. Down to 10 men against the adversity, guys. Sinioko wins the free kick. I'm very impressed with Sinioko. Not only it's not all about scoring goals sometimes. It's about Sinioko's overall hold-up play and keeping the ball. The Auxerre striker, of course, linked to Manchester United. Very, very impressed with him so far, guys. Very strong player. That's what you need, guys. You need players who are strong, you know, can brush off the players. Not like Xerxes, he gets knocked off the ball so easily. You do need a little bit of strength there, guys. You do. Would be a great addition to Manchester United squad, of course. Coming up to 15 minutes to go, guys. Mali 0, Tunisia 0. Are we going to get a winner in this game, guys? Is someone going to go for the game? Is someone going to win this game? Let's wait and see. Here comes Tunisia on the right-hand side. Cross comes in and cleared away from Mali again. Another well-defended. Throw in to Mali. Throw in to Mali. Valerie, the number 10. Valerie conceding the throw in here. As Mali get the ball, and they're going to do a throw in here. Guys, don't forget to join me tomorrow for Breaking Dawn with all the latest and greatest in regards to Manchester United, what we're doing in the transfer window, etc., etc. Don't forget to join me for that, guys. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Cleared by here come Mali though. On the attack. Oh, he's offside. Got to be. Yeah, he's offside. It's got to be that. It's offside. Chance for Sinioko. But he's offside. Offside, just about. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You absolute legends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to support me on this AFCON, of course. I am doing watch-alongs for the AFCON games. Of course, guys. United Mandem. Are people on Twitter even real? I see some Mandem minions say they would take a Leeds 2-0 loss if it meant Amon gets sacked. At this point, it's just rage bait. It's disgusting, isn't it, mate? It is disgusting. That look like a penalty? No, it's not. It's not. It's a goal kick. It's disgusting, mate, that they would even say something like that. I wish they would just piss off from the club. I'll be honest with you, United Mandem. I wish they would just go away. I would. They're worse than the Glazers, to be honest. They are. People think like that, you know. They're worse than the Glazers, those sort of people. They are. And I know what they think. I know there's a lot of big ones as well who think like that. I hope Man United. Deep down, they're thinking they want Man United to lose so that, you know, deep down. Some of them are not saying it, but I know they are. Disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Sal, which players you want to work in Unity in some capacity? Cantona, Beckham. Cantona and Beckham, yeah. How much blame United scouting players? Quite a lot, Sanjit. Quite a lot, because I'm a better scout than Jason Wilcox. You know, I can find better players than Jason Wilcox. I find players, and then they way before Jason Wilcox and all these guys, and people will vouch for me on here, and then we're linked to that same players months later. You know, I will find players all day long. I don't think our scouting is as effective. We don't do enough work in South America. We don't do enough work in Spain. We don't do none of it, guys. We don't do enough work in general, you know, in regards to the scouting department, and we haven't for years. Tunisia starting to get back into this game. Free kick to Tunisia here. They're starting to get a more attacking guys. Mali look knackered or run off their feet the whole game. 78 minutes gone, guys. Yeah, at United, Ephraim, Beckham and Cantona. They're the only two I would love at Man United, yes. Maybe Keane. Maybe. I just don't know about Keane. I think he's a little bit too much on that. I would love Cantona back at the club, and I would love Beckham at the club, yeah. I would love those two players back at the club in some capacity. Big up, Noah. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope everything is blessed with you, mate. Hope everything is good. Hannibal Mabry with the free kick, guys. Can he whip in a good cross? 0-0. Mali down to 10 men. Koulibaly sent off early on. And, goalkeeper just got away with that one. Trick free kick. He gave him the eyes, Mabry. And he just about, the history better than us for sure. And we're dummies scouting playing out. Big up, Sanchez. We all support Man United, mate. None of us are dummies. Apart from Ineos. I never really get the people calling for a United loss. It does show that they do enjoy it when we lose because they get clicks and likes, absolutely. Yet they claim they've supported the club since childhood. Now, I would urge you guys to watch, let me give you an example. Someone who's a big YouTuber who supports a certain club. Watch the interaction when they lose and watch the interaction when they win on the comments and things. There's a huge difference. Massive difference. Huge difference. You know what I mean? Guys, there's a massive difference in regards to that. And then you will see why they want Man United to lose. Because they want to be proven right, and they want a community, and they want a breakdown. They want to be screaming and shouting and stuff like that. Tunisia are really going for it here. You do feel Tunisia need to win in 90 minutes. And that's straight at the goalkeeper. Back in the old days, Sanchez, we were the best. No one knew who Schmeichel was. No one knew who Andre Kanchelskis was. Dennis Irwin. Roy Keane did a right at Nottingham Forest, of course, but converted into a midfielder when he was an attacker. Yapstam, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Loads of players there. That Man United have scouted and become great players at the club, Unbelievable. Right, here come Tunisia. Tunisia is 0-0 between Mali and Tunisia at the moment. We're in the 80th minute, guys. Mali have been down to 10 men from early on, guys. Tunisia has 7 shots to Mali's 5. So Mali are holding their own at the moment, guys. They really are. But Tunisia look like a very, very dull team, if I'm being honest. Not very potent in regards to an attacking threat. They look very, very back and forth. Guys, I don't see any major threat come from that moment. I see it just a minute, but they are playing a little bit more attacking now. Here comes Tunisia though on the left. Can he cut? He cuts in, shoots straight at the goalkeeper again. Poor shot. Poor shot from Saad there. Saad with the shot straight at the goalkeeper. Got to do better than that. Onto the World Cup for here from me. People are saying Colombia will go far. Are you sure? No, not at all. Their qualifying for the World Cup is the easiest in the world. 6 players go to the World Cup. 6 teams. Was it out of their? Was it 6 teams go to the World Cup and 7 goes to a playoff? It's ridiculous. Brazil lost 6 games and they qualified for the World Cup. There's teams in the European competitions lost 1 and didn't qualify for the World Cup. The South American teams are overrated. What they need to do, right? They need to get North America, South America, CONCACAF, all this lot into one bloody group and do it like that. Because it's, some of these teams, they qualify all the time and they don't really get competition, guys. Every time they qualify, it's like, oh, that's shit, easy win. You've got teams like Panama in the World Cup, for crying out loud, guys. Come on. You know what I mean? No disrespect, but come on. You remember England played Panama in 2018? What the score was? 6-0. You had Lingard giving running rings around them. I'm sorry, but I don't think that the qualification stage is fair. I don't, and I think it should be changed. Should be more African teams. Should be we just want more better quality, don't you? You know, guys. 0-0 at the moment. 7 minutes to go in this game. Of course. Can Tunisia get a winner against 10 men Mali, guys? Or more Mali? Cause a surprise as a free kick, surely? No. Goal kick. Goal kick here. 6 minutes to go. Six minutes to go, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today for this watch along between Mali and Tunisia. United Mandem, I stopped listening to KG a long time ago. He's usually confused. 1 week he'll say that we should lose, the next Manchester gets sacked, then turn around and say he backs him to turn it around. Crazy guy. It's hysteria, isn't it? It's drama. It's drama and hysteria. You know, gets popularity, doesn't it, guys? You know, but I actually think that KG is one of the few that actually like the club, love the club, and actually gets frustrated and annoyed. The others, I don't think, on that View channel, whatever it is, actually support. Really don't. I think it's all a smoke and mirrors, mate. 5 minutes to go, guys. 0-0. Will this game go into extra time, or will someone get a winner, guys? Bear me a second, guys. Yes, guys, I am still here. I am still here. It's 0-0 between Mali and Tunisia, guys. My hair is all over the place. Look at the camera. There we go. All over the place, guys. There you go. What is the time, guys? We are 12:49 where I am, guys. In the UAE, that is the time right now. Just to put this in perspective, guys. Yeah, that is what time it is here. You know, it's what time. You know. Will we get a winner, guys? Will something happen late on? Will Mali do something amazing? They've actually given a good, they're actually attacking. They've actually given a great display on how to play with 10 men, in my opinion. Sal, I feel for Amram, he cares about the club more than the owners. Yeah, he does. Here comes Tunisia. No. 2:25 a.m. in India. Big up, Sanjit, for joining me today. Big up, my friend. Sanjit Vahish, big up yourself. Yeah, I just think that looking at this game, in regards to this game, I think that Tunisia just look a little bit too tiki-taka, not really threatening. United Mandem, since Amram joined, we have been able to offload most of the shite players who would have stayed for many years here. He has changed them. He's changing it. Some of them are on loan. Some of them will probably come back in the summer. That's a big worry. But he needs help. He needs help. He can't do everything on his own. They expected him to work miracles here. You know, he needs help, guys. That's what he needs at the end of the day. Guys, 87 minutes gone, guys. 0-0 between Tunisia and Mali here, guys. Tunisia are on the attack. They're looking for that goal, which will send them through to the quarterfinals, guys. Senegal already through, as we know, winning 3-1 today. Big up everyone who's just joined me today. Staying till the end, guys. Absolutely brilliant people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Goal for Tunisia. They've scored. Tunisia have scored. It's 1-0, guys. They've scored. In the 88th minute, heartbreak for Mali. Heartbreak for Mali, guys. They have scored. Tunisia, the 19, has scored. The substitute, Shootout, has scored, guys. 1-0 to Tunisia. The goal has been coming over that. Is it offside? No, he's onside. Definitely onside there. Oh, he's unmarked. Had to be. Guys, 1-0 to Tunisia. Guys, heartbreak for Mali. They look like they're going to be out of the tournament now. They're down to 10 men. The number 19 substitute has scored for Tunisia. 1-0, guys. 1-0. Fair play to Mali, though. Absolute fair play to Mali. You know, absolute, you know, brilliant display with 10 men. Brilliant display with 10 men, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Can Mali do something miraculous, though? Can Mali equalize? Can they do something? Sanjit, will you call Bruno, Casemiro, Luke, Harry another bomb squad? I'm not going to speculate at the moment. What I would say, what we need them. That's what I say right now. What I would say about it, Sanjit, is that Man United need these players at the moment. You know what I mean? I would discuss that at the end of the season, you know, once the season is over. You know, Amanda, what Ineos are doing is the equivalent of telling their farmer to go and plough the land with the bare hands instead of giving him exactly that, mate. Sending him into a sword fight with a breadstick. Sending him to a Grand Prix with a Ford Fiesta. Exactly that, mate. Exactly that. We can give away all the analogies in the world. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day. 4 minutes added on this time, guys. 4 minutes of added time in this game, guys. You know, sad for Mali, of course, conceding like that as well, especially the way they conceded with a header, you know, just bent in such a simple goal to concede. But they have to do something or they're going out. They have to try. Here comes Sinioko here. Oh, that's going to be a foul, surely. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be another yellow there. It's going to be another yellow card. So Tunisia scored 1-0. 1-0 to Tunisia, guys. Shoué or Shootout with the goal. Firas Shootout with the goal on the 88th minute. Goodness me. Goodness me. But fair play to Mali. They got a lot of respect here. Holding on for so long. Dante's coming off the number 3. I mean, Mali have to go for it now. They really have to try and go route 1, try and get that ball into the box. Try and get something, of course. They have to do something. So they're going to be taking a free kick here. They've got a free kick. Can Mali equalize, guys? Can they equalize? We got 2 minutes of injury time to go, guys. Mess there. Oh, big chance. It's a penalty. Is it a penalty? It's a corner. Is it a penalty or a corner? Is it a penalty? What's going on here? It's a penalty to Mali, guys. Oh, my goodness me. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It's a penalty to Mali, it looks like. What happened there? I can't believe this. Let's have a look here. What happened? Oh, he hit his hand. They're going for handball here. Handball. Penalty to Mali. Yeah, it's clumsy, but it's a penalty. It's clumsy, but it's a penalty. We have got a penalty here, guys. In the 93rd minute of the game. I cannot believe it, guys. Mali have a chance with 10 men to equalize. It's Scuffles going on everywhere. He's not going to change. It was a handball. It was a handball. He's not going to change his mind. Penalty to Mali, guys. There's a turn up for the book. My goodness me. Big pressure on the taker here. VAR is going on at the moment. I mean, it wasn't a deliberate handball, but it was clumsy, and you seen them given. You know, yeah, it was such a silly. He went for his head, but he hit with his hand. He hit his hand. I don't think he's going to overturn this one. Referee's looking at it. He's looking at it. He's still got the VAR going on. Still got the VAR going on, guys. Sal, it amazes me that the best creator in the league, but our strikers do not get many chances. Exactly. They're waiting for the. They're actually waiting for the VAR decision, guys. I don't see anything other than a penalty here. I mean, it's clumsy, but his hand was out, and he's going to give the penalty. He can't hit his hand. What's with the spin? And Ineos didn't have the funds in the summer to sign Baleba. Do they think we're dumb? I know, mate. Some people think like that, though. Of course, they have the money, guys. It's going to be a penalty, I think. Is it going to be allowed? Hand of God. Penalty. Penalty is a penalty. It's going to be a penalty to Mali. Guys, he had to give it. Some United fans on Twitter saying we shouldn't sign Anderson because he's lost 3-1. Are these people even real bots? I mean, they're stupid, mate. They expect him to play like Zinedine Zidane every single game now, you know? Right, we've got, guys, a penalty for Mali here to equalize in the 95th minute, guys. We are in the 95th minute. Will Mali equalize? Will they get the equalizer? Sinioko, the player linked to Manchester United, will be taking the penalty, guys, for Mali. Fair play to them. And he scored it. It's 1-1, guys. He has scored it. Absolute fair play to Mali here. Absolutely brilliant for Mali. Fair play. They've got the equalizer with 10 men. They've been playing this game from the beginning of the game, guys, and they've got the bloody equalizer, guys. Goodness me. I cannot believe it. Can you believe it, Simon? Can you believe it? I can't believe it, guys. Absolutely incredible. Now we have got half an hour of this match to go, guys, more or less. Goalkeeper should have got there, to be fair. Poor from the keeper. But it doesn't matter. It counts. It's 1-1. He got his hand to it. He should have stretched his arms out a little bit. He would have got it. You know, 1-1, guys, between Mali and Tunisia. Absolutely incredible here, guys. Absolutely incredible. We are looking at extra time, guys. That's what we are looking at the moment. At the moment, we are looking at extra time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. Fair play to Mali. Absolute congratulations, Sinioko. His first goal of the tournament. Well played to Sinioko. Well played. Took a lot of bottle to go up for that penalty, guys. A lot of bottle. I think there should be a couple of minutes added on here. No, full time, guys. No added time on extra time. Nothing, guys. The game finishes, guys. It is finished. Mali 0. Mali 1. Tunisia 1. Unbelievable game, guys. In the end, the drama has happened at the end. The drama has happened at the end, guys. Unbelievable. 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 Unbelievable, guys. Absolutely. Guys, Mali have drawn 1-1. I believe this game will be going into extra time, guys. It'll be going into extra time. Unbelievable. crazy, isn't it? Crazy, guys. Crazy. How is football? How is football sometimes, guys? Really mad, isn't it, guys? It really is. It really is. Now, Mali might even go on to win it. You never know. But thank you guys for staying with me. Really appreciate everyone, guys. Really appreciate you all. Of course. Thank you so much. Wow, the game picked up when it's about to end. Yeah, it picked up right at the end. Extra time is coming, guys. Extra time is coming. Can Mali hold on? Can Tunisia win the game in extra time? We've got another 30 minutes of extra time, guys. And it might be a penalty. It might be a penalty shootout. Who knows, guys? It might be a penalty shootout. Who knows? It might just be that, guys. Absolutely. 1-1 at full time between Mali and Tunisia, guys. Very, 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 very massive finish in this game, guys. Amazing finish in this game. Absolutely. And yeah, let's see how we go, guys. Let's see how we go. Don't forget to smash a like on the stream, guys. It's very late over here in the UAE where I am watching this game. Very, very late. You see, this is what happens in these games, guys. This is what happens. We do get these kind of we do get these kind of games. Of course, we do, guys. Absolutely. We're equalizers, but I'm glad for Mali. I think Mali deserved that. To be honest with you, I think they deserve that. I really do. I really do think they deserve that, guys. I do. It's tough on them to lose that game 1-0 right in the last minute. Let me just write this up. Let's get in my extra. Let's get in the extra time. Big up everyone who stayed with me today, guys. Thank you so much. Absolute legends, of course. Who's going to win it? Do you think Mali can spring a surprise, or you think Tunisia are going to easily win this extra time? Guys, let me know, of course. Let me know what you're feeling, of course. Right, we're getting ready for the second half, guys. The first half of extra time, should I say, excuse me. We're getting ready for the first time of extra time. Guys, that's what we're waiting for at the moment. Exactly what we're waiting for at the moment, guys. Mali will be buoyed after that. I'm just setting up myself for extra time, guys. That's what I'm doing right now. Just setting myself up for extra time. And we're going to be going on from there, of course. Okay. We're ready to go, guys. We're ready to go for this first half in extra time, guys. Tunisia will be kicking off. Tunisia will be kicking off this game. for the first half of extra time, guys. Big up everyone who's been here for me from the beginning. Good game to the end. Big up, Bobby. Good. What would I say? Good. How would I say? Spirit from Mali, definitely. Sal, I got winning by Algeria or Senegal doing this. Algeria very strong. They always have been, haven't they? Beef Bully. Big up, Beef Bully. It's amazing for Mali. Absolutely incredible for them to equalize in that circumstances, playing the game. The whole game, basically, guys. The whole game. You know what I mean? Playing with 10 men. Very, very impressive, in my opinion. They played a very, very good game, and they should be proud. They should be proud of themselves. Absolutely. Guys, we're ready. And here we go, guys. We're playing for this. Now, Mali will be kicking off the extra time. Guys, it will be Mali kicking off the extra time. 30 minutes of extra time, guys. No golden goal. At least I don't believe there is a golden goal. But here we go, guys. First half of extra time. Mali 1, Tunisia 1. Mali playing with 10 men for most of the game. We have to get this second half going, guys. Here we go, guys. We are ready for the second half, first half of extra time, guys. Mali 1, Tunisia 1, guys. We are here absolutely for this game. And this very, very dramatic finish, guys. I mean, how many times has that happened, you know? Mali will be confident. They'll be buoyed, guys. They will be in regards to that. I think it'll go to penalties. Maybe will. It can go either way. You know, I mean, this game now is very poised in the way that, you know, the way Mali got into this game. They'll be very confident. Tunisia would be kicking themselves from that foolish mistake from that defender, really. Foolish mistake. What's he doing? Such bad technique. It was unbelievable the way he tried to defend that. Funny enough, I don't think that obviously Tunisia's defense has been tested. I think Mali might have beaten them with 11 against 11. Looking at the way Mali played with 10, I think Mali might have beaten them 11 against 11, in my opinion. I think that would have happened. But yeah, fair play to them. It's raining in Casablanca. It is raining there. But Tunisia will be absolutely kicking themselves. The last thing they wanted was extra time. Guys, but it does give Mali an opportunity because in theory, look, you know, Mali deserved that. They did deserve that, to be honest with you. If we're being honest with ourselves, it was a weird goal to concede. But as time goes on, of course, you know, as you play with 10 men, it's incredibly difficult. Man United demonstrated a perfect way to play with 10 men against Arsenal last season, if we remember, at the Emirates. Guys, free kick to Mali, guys. Free kick to Mali. Free kick to Mali here, guys. Big up everyone joining me today. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, for me. Up very late, guys, for this one. 1:10 in the morning here. Where I am, guys. So don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fun. Just show your support. Thank you so much, guys. Really, basically out to 50 likes, to 100 likes, guys. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Guys, if you guys can do that for me, absolutely brilliant. That would be. Thank you so much. Everyone, of course. Thank you very much. Everyone, absolute legends, of course, guys. Absolute diamonds. Tunisian fans look absolutely drained there. They look absolutely drained. They're probably thinking, we won this game, and then, you know what, taken from the mittens of their hands. Sinioko with the equalizer from the penalty spot. He's actually had a good game, Sinioko, to be honest. I understand why Man United are linked to him. Obviously, a big powerhouse. Big powerhouse of a striker is Sinioko. Would you take Sinioko at Man United? Auxerre player, playing in France. Won't break the bank. That's for certain. Won't break the bank. You know, would you take him at Man United? Who has impressed you in this game so far, guys? Let me know. Well, I'm looking at Mali. Look, Mali look very confident, guys. Mali are just playing football. They're playing football. They look very confident. They just look like they're ready for this game. Whatever will be, will be. Well, Tunisia are, of course, will be ruining. No, to be honest with you, I wouldn't say that. I mean, what I would say is that they haven't really done enough to win this game, Tunisia. If I'm being honest, even against 10 men, they haven't done enough. They haven't done enough, if I'm being honest. 5 minutes of this first period gone, guys. Still 1-1. Of course. Be great if it went to. I always feel like, with extra time, you want it to go to penalties. As long as it's not your own team, you always want it to go to penalties because you want a little bit of entertainment. I know it would be a bit bad and stuff, but straight in the goalkeeper. Big up everyone who's joined me today. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to smash a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you guys did that for me, absolutely fantastic. And this African Nations Watch Along 2025. 2025 is 2026, guys, should I say. Oh, they're going for handball again there, Mali. They're going for handball again. One thing about this AFCON, guys, can I be honest? Just want to ask you the question. The AFCON started in 2025. Is it AFCON 2025-26? Because it rolled into 2025, isn't it? You know what I mean? It rolled in. All right, Tunisia with the ball here. 96 minutes on the clock, guys. Extra time. First period of extra time, guys. There's a chance. Oh, Tunisia starting to get back into the game now. I hear you used to be bet Sal. Today I am done. Mali let me down. Big up, Beef Bully. Back in the day, mate, in England, you can't bet where I am at the moment. I used to, but you never win. The house always wins. Let me tell you that. It's no point. It's an addiction as well. You win once and you think, I'm going to win again and again. Something always goes wrong. Oh, close from Tunisia there. Tunisia will be desperate not to get to penalties, guys. When you go to penalties, guys, I'm telling you right now, usually the team with 10 men will feel confident, unless it's England, 1998 World Cup, of course. The team with 10 men will feel confident because they feel like they've been a bit invincible. Do you know what I mean, guys? Absolutely. 7 minutes of this period to go in the first period of extra time, guys. 1-1 still. Red card from Mali earlier on. Koulibaly being sent off the right back. The right back for Mali, who plays for Swallow in Italy. Generally, think Mali would have probably won this game if he didn't get sent off. I don't think Tunisia played well at all. I really don't. I think Mali overall have played a better game than them. But obviously, when you're down to 10 men, it's going to be difficult to hold on. The tiredness starts creeping in. What Tunisia have failed to do, they failed to stretch the game. And when you play against 10, you have to try your best to stretch the game. overlapping runs, all that stuff, guys. You need to try and do. They haven't done that, to be honest with you, to the effect that they should have done. Of course, absolutely, guys. Big up everyone, guys, who's joined me and stayed with me. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate you all. I will be back tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn, guys. No rest for the wicked. Absolutely. To be honest, extra time. Goodness me. I mean, kind of envisioned it though. Watching Tunisia the other day with Tanzania, I kind of envisioned that this extra time will happen. I kind of envisioned that it would be extra time. I had this feeling. Tunisia are a perfect draw team. They play well for the draw, in my opinion, the way they've played. But they are dominating in the first period of extra time, guys. Here it comes the cross, and that's going to be a corner to Tunisia, guys. This is what Tunisia need to do. They need to flood that box, and they need to get those crosses in, guys, absolutely. But you know what? Mali, the way they're playing, you could see they've got the spirit, you can see they've got the togetherness, the camaraderie and all that, guys. They're really up for this game. They're really up for holding on and creating something amazing. Probably be a great result in their history, guys, considering the way this game has gone. You know, massive result considering they're down to 10 men for so long. Probably about a terrible result for Tunisia, of course. Sal, Ephraim, Tunisia is too defensive, mate. Pragmatic, I called it. Pragmatic. I mean, when I look at look at my hair sticking up at the back. Look at that. When I look at Tunisia, I looked at them against Tanzania, and I felt that they were a little bit too defensive. Not really a team that you would pay to see. Play some good quality players, good touches, but you're not really a team that would be attacking left, right, and center. It's just a very pragmatic team. And funny enough, making that mistake that they did in for the penalty, unbelievable that they, it was an unbelievable mistake, guys. Absolutely. I'll be back, guys. Here we are, guys. 1-1 Tunisia in the last 16 of the African nations, Tunisia and Mali. 1-1, guys. Tunisia took the lead late on, 88th minute, and Mali equalized from the spot, courtesy of Sinioko, guys. 3 great shots just wide of the target, guys, from the defender that gave away the penalty. Trying to make amends there, guys. Trying to make amends. Yeah. Wide of the spot, wide of the mark, guys. The number 4. Yeah, it was a clumsy penalty to give away, wasn't it? Really was. Big up, everyone. Seven attempts for Mali, and it is 11 for Tunisia at the moment. But nothing really. I wouldn't say that they've had like incredible chances, guys. I really wouldn't say that, to be honest with you. I think that the chances have been like from distance and stuff like that. Nothing to write home about. 2 minutes of this first period of extra time, guys. 1-1. Guys, fair play to Mali. Absolutely brilliant. Fair play to them. Big up everyone who's supporting me, guys, throughout today and throughout, guys, the summer and stuff like that. Been traveling all around and stuff, guys. Big up everyone who supported the channel. Don't forget to smash a like on the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Smash a like on the video, guys. In this AFCON Nations last 16 encounter, very, 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 very impressed with the way Mali have handled being down to 10 men. I have to say that. Absolutely brilliant. The way they've handled it. They've shown how you play with 10 men, to be honest with you. Totally tactical genius job from the manager. The manager is very experienced, as I've said, managed loads of teams. He's been around the block. He has been around the block, to be honest. Guys, and here we go. Here we go. Let me just tweet this out that we are in extra time, by the way. Let's do this, guys. And big up everyone, guys. I think if Tunisia score, will Mali have enough to get back into it? That's the thing, though, isn't it? If Tunisia are starting to get on the front foot a little bit here. Here comes it on the left. And it's straight at the goalkeeper. That should be half time. That should be half time and extra time, guys. That should be half time and extra time here. Is it half time? It looks like it is half time as the crowd pan to the as the cameras pan to the crowd, of course. That's what happens. Second half, guys. Here we go, guys. We are ready for the second half of the extra time, guys. That's why we are here, guys, for the extra time. Can Mali or Tunisia? Is it going to be Mali or Tunisia who are going to get to the quarterfinals of the AFCON Nations, guys, 2025-26, of course, guys. So let's see if they can do it. If Mali can hold on, I actually fancy my chances with Mali if they get to penalties. If it gets to penalties, I'm going for Mali, guys. I'm going for them to get the win. I think that when you go into that, the penalty shootout with 10 men, you have that extra little bit of a belief about you. I don't know what it is. It's just subconsciously, you have that little bit of belief about you. Big up everyone who's joining me today. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in today. I really appreciate you. It is a late one for me, guys. We are 1:25 in the morning here in the UAE. We are here watching the AFCON Nations last 16 encounter between Tunisia and Mali, which is 1-1 in extra time. Mali have been down to 10 men for the majority of that. They got Koulibaly sent off very early on the right back, got sent off for a nasty challenge on Mebri, Hannibal Mebri, guys. I think the referee's handled it pretty well since then. I think he dished out a few yellow cards earlier on. I thought there was going to be no players left on the pitch, but after that, I think he's handled the game pretty well, if you ask me. I think he has, guys. But here we go. Last period of the game, guys, before we get to penalties, if it gets to penalties, guys. We are here for this last period of the game, guys. Is someone going to get a winner? Is someone going to take that extra mile to get the winner, guys? Here in Casablanca, Morocco. Is someone going to get the winner, guys? Here we go. Final period, guys. 1-1. Oh, saved. And it's what? Oh, he's got it. Is it offside? Is it offside? Tunisia claiming that it's not. It's gone in the net. It looks offside. The VAR is going to check it anyway. I thought it was offside there. I thought it was 2-1 to Tunisia, but no, he's going to be checking it here. Hold on. Let me have a look at this. Yeah, he's offside. It's offside. It's offside. Definitely offside. But close. Definitely close. Closest Tunisia have come. That was offside. It's in the back of net, but it's offside, guys. Are we actually going to VAR for this? Is it taking this long? It's taking this long. The check is saying goal. The check is saying goal. The check is saying goal. It says goal there. Shouldn't it say goal being checked? Check, goal. It's saying a goal. Referee's got his hands free. The VAR room must be checking this now. It does say goal there. I don't know why it says goal there. Is it a goal? Is it a goal for Tunisia? Oh, well, it was close, but I thought it was offside. It doesn't need to take this long. I could be wrong with the lines and that, but the angle I saw, it was offside. The angle I saw, taking an age to get this VAR decision. My goodness me. Thought the Premier League was bad. No goal. No goal. It's offside, as I thought. Bloody hell. Why did he take so long for that? The second chance is way offside. Come on. See that with a naked eye. Goodness me. All right. Here we go. We carry on anyway. And there's a great ball there. A great ball. That is. And it's a great chance. Oh, there was a great chance there, I felt, for the player. The Tunisian player. That was a great ball there. First real quality ball I've seen in this game. I'm a bit in shock in regards to Tunisia. But Mali got the ball. Mali still fancy themselves. They're still in this game. 1-1. Look at that. Great bit of skill there. Who's this player there? Very good. Very good turn from him. Very good. It's number 8, I think it is. It's a number 9. The number 9 for Mali. The number 9 for Mali. He's actually quite good, to be honest with you. I'm looking at that. He's actually quite good. Guys, thank you for staying up. Absolute legends. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. We've got 10 minutes of the game to go. 1-1. And plus penalties, of course. And then guys, 23 is coming off for Mali. Are Mali thinking about penalties? Sissoko is coming on for Mali. Are Mali thinking about penalties, guys? Are they thinking about penalties already? We've got 10 minutes of the game to go. The 24 is coming on. Sissoko. Dieng, the 23, has come off. I mean, he's actually run all night, all game, hasn't he? All game he's run. Really played well, the Mali team in this game, guys. Really played well. Really, really excellent defensive display. And also attacking as well. They haven't just defended. They've actually attacked as well. They're given as good as they've got, to be honest. But that bloody VAR took for an age to clarify. I mean, I knew it was offside as soon as I saw it. I mean, it took an age. Adds extra time onto there. Guys, we are getting into 1:30 in the morning here. You know? That one, the first one was offside. The second one was offside. The second one, they got to look at the second one, it was offside. That was definitely offside. The second one was definitely offside. Valerie, the number 20, who's come off, and Ben Ali has come on for Tunisia. Ben Ali's come on for Tunisia. Two very, very evenly matched teams, in my opinion. Very, very evenly matched. Can't really call them. I actually think that if Mali had 11 against 11, they probably might have won this game. I mean, just edged it, to be honest with you. The way that Mali have performed. Then again, you never know with football, do you? In regards to 10 against 11, sometimes it works in your favor. You know, it's all to do for Tunisia. This won't be, I mean, this will be an incredible result if Mali managed to pull this off. Honestly, this will be a great result. You know, an absolute brilliant. 10 men for as long as they've been playing as well. Against Tunisia, one of the bigger teams, one of the better teams in African football. Once to Tunisia, they do win AFCONs, guys. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they have won the AFCON. You know, so very, very, very good team. So, and they're always regularly in the World Cup, is Tunisia. Always seem to be playing England a lot of the time. Now, here come Tunisia now. Tunisia will be feeling hard done by with that disallowed goal. But they're going again. He's diving there. Oh, it's a free kick. I thought it was a dive. It's a free kick. Great skill from Saad there. A great bit of skill, but it's a free kick in a dangerous area to Tunisia, guys. Yeah, he played for that. So how do you know Alice supports Liverpool? Certain reliable people, mate. I know. Mate, these people only, you know, at the end of the day, I wish them nothing but luck, but I heard a lot of things, you know what I mean? This industry is crazy, guys. Honestly, I'll be honest, guys. It's mad what you hear about. But I don't really care about these people. Let's care about Stretford Post. Let's care about building Stretford Post into the platform that we need to build it, guys, at the end of the day. You know, you have to have a certain opinion, blah, 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 and that's it. Chance for, oh, that was a big chance for Tunisia. Good free kick. Hey, Raja, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Big up yourself. Hope you're well. Of course, big up everyone around the world. It will go to penalty kicks, says Raja. It better go to penalty kicks, Raja, because I've been here. You know, I want a little bit of entertainment now. I want a penalty kick. I want them all to suffer. I mean, it's 1:30 in the morning here, and I want a penalty shootout. I want to get a penalty shootout. But it has been a very, very guys, it's been a very, very interesting game in regards to how to set your team up. Hold on, the referee's checking VAR again. Bloody this VAR. They got the 1998 headphones going on, and the VAR is it's like one of those aeroplanes, you know, when the aeroplane, you know, when you get the announcement from the pilot, we're playing, you can't even hear what they're saying. That's what the VAR is here. He couldn't hear a thing. He could have given a goal. He didn't even know. He just thought, oh, fuck it, no goal, whatever. Yeah, guys, yeah, he's looking at penalties. What, 5 minutes to go? He's looking at penalty kicks, guys. No joke. He's looking at penalty kicks. It'll be my first penalty kicks on live streaming, guys. Fair play, you know. The first penalty kicks I've done. There'll be 5 minutes injury, plus there'll be a little bit of injury time for the bloody VAR, isn't it? That took an age today. It was blatantly offside, but it took an age to do that. Absolutely raining in Africa. Wow. And in Morocco today. Free kick to Mali. I think the Mali guys got cramp at the moment. Fair play to them. They haven't stopped running all game. They haven't stopped running. They've been absolutely fantastic. Stretcher is coming on. Mali, I think Mali deserve to take this to penalty. I think they deserve to take this to penalties. I think they actually do deserve to take this to penalties. I think. Wait, but doesn't Vivel have a great connection to Bundesliga players? Maybe a lot of good midfielder talents they have. Yeah. Well, you know what? There's a lot of talk at the moment, and I want to see action now, Rajat. I don't know about you. I want to see action. I want to see Man United make some moves and supporting the manager. You know, that's what I would say. That's what they got to do. Sinioko, by the way, scored a penalty for Mali. Heavily linked, by the way, speaking of transfers to Manchester United, of course. Very impressed with him, if I'm being honest. I've been very impressed with him. He comes across as a very, very important leader for Mali. He does. He's been holding up the ball, bringing other players into play. Really impressive performance from him, if I'm being totally honest with you guys. Guys, we've got a few minutes left in regards to this game until we go to the penalty shootout, of course, unless someone can get a winner. Guys, substitution for Mali, not taking any risk with the lad Koulibaly. The other, I think it is Koulibaly. Is it the other Koulibaly is coming off? Yes, it is the other Koulibaly is coming off. So in the World Cup, you want England to face after the group stage? I don't know. I mean, anyone. Don't really care. I actually feel like it's better that you play the hard teams and get them out of the way. It gives yourself a bit of confidence if you beat one of the hard teams. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. I don't really mind. I think that England team could beat anyone. You know, I do believe that. On their day, I think England got a decent manager now as well. Tunisia are trying to keep it away from penalties. They are dominating this second period of extra time. They're trying to keep it away from penalties. It's very stop-start at the moment, though. The game it is very stop-start at the moment. No one can get in the groove and the rhythm. I somehow think this is going to be a very, very low-scoring penalty shootout. Don't ask me why. But the weather is absolutely atrocious. I've got a feeling that Mali would do it. I mean, goodness me. Dan, did you watch the Bournemouth versus Arsenal game? That was a cracking game. That ended 2-2. Yeah. Bournemouth have lost a couple of games now, haven't they? They've had their final against Man United, Rajat, so they're not going to be winning any more games or performing for a while. So free kick to Tunisia. More importantly, here we go, guys, with the African nations last 16 extra time, second period, guys. 10 men, Mali, of course. 10 men, Mali. Been playing the whole game basically with 10 men. Free kick on the left-hand side in Tunisia. We're on the 118th minute of the game, guys. 1 minute more or less of normal time in second half of extra time to go plus injury time because of the VAR. Cross comes in. Nothing doing there, guys. Nothing doing, guys. Absolutely not. Can Mali? I can imagine Mali got the winner. Oh my goodness me, that will be scenes, limbs, as they say. Absolutely. Mali with the attack here, though. They're on the attack. Here comes. Here you go. Oh, good little cross there. Nice cross. Oof. Unlucky. Got some skillful players up front, Mali. They've got some skillful players up front. This player there, Diakate, number 27, not done bad at all. Not done bad at all. Done very well. 1 minute of normal time of this second period of next time to go, guys, and we are going for penalty shootout, guys. That is what we're going for. A penalty shootout. Can you believe it? We're almost up with 120 minutes, guys. Tunisia attacking, but they're not really penetrating the box. They're not really penetrating the goal. They're just like playing around the goal, not really doing anything at the moment. Lose the ball again. Mali on the counter attack here. What can they do? Any support? Yeah, they get the support there. Pass it in the middle of the pitch, in the middle. That's it. You got the ball. Oh, this is scrappy. The number 7 here now. That's handball. No. Here comes Diakite. Very impressed, Diakite. Very good. Diakite on the overlapping run. Free kick. Free kick to Mali in the 120th minute, guys. In the 120th minute, free kick to Mali. They're very impressive, Diakite. Very, very impressive. The number 20, I think he is. Very good, guys. Free kick to Mali, the number 20, 1-1. The number 27, 1-1. Can Mali? They might as well go for it. Might as well go for it. The number 27 played very well. Played very well. Free kick to Mali now. Free kick. Can someone win this game, guys? We've got 2 minutes of injury time, guys. 2 minutes of injury time in this, guys. Before we go to penalties, guys. Before we go to penalties, we've got 2 minutes of injury time, guys. Is there going to be a winner? Oh, poor that. He had an opportunity there to get that ball in the box. He had an opportunity to get that ball in the box. That was pretty poor there. He could have done something. If he crossed that ball into the box, if he was steady there, that was a chance for Mali. That was a chance for Mali. If he was steady, he just needed to get it across. There's people in the box. Just get it across the box. He would have, there could have been a tap in there. Absolutely. We got, guys, the game is over. Is it over? We're looking at it. Full time, guys. Mali 1, Tunisia 1. We go to a penalty shootout, guys. We go to a penalty shootout. It is Tunisia 1, Mali 1, guys. Wow, it has gone to a penalty shootout. So we're going to do the penalty shootout, guys. Damn. Well played to Mali. Congratulations to them. Absolutely vintage display from them. Brilliant for Mali to keep the game, for that long going on, guys. Absolutely brilliant for Mali. Absolutely superb. Really impressed, guys. Absolutely. And guys, absolutely. Let me just set myself up for the penalty shootout. Who is your money on, guys? Who are you going for in this game, guys? Who are you going for? Mali or Tunisia? Who are you going for, guys? Let me know. Let me know who you're going for. Mali deserve it, don't they? When you're looking at it now, they do deserve this. I'm not biased or anything like that. I have no affiliation, but the way that Mali played in this game, guys, I think they absolutely deserved that. They really did. They really did deserve that game, guys. They did. Let's see if I can get this up, though. Let me see. Let's see if I can get this score bug up. There we go. I think I got it. I get my little penalty shootout thing going on there, guys. Who is going to win the penalty shootout? Lovely does it. Here we go, guys. Didn't expect a penalty shootout today. I'll be honest. I did not expect a penalty shootout today. 1-1. And we're into a penalty shootout, guys. The final moments of this game. Probably the final moments of one of these teams in this tournament. Sadly, it's been a good spectacle, guys. It has been a good spectacle. So who will be taking the first penalty? Who we got taking the first penalty, guys? We got everyone. Mali will advance. Yeah, I think they're in the box seat, mate. I think they're in the box seat. We're going for the penalties. It's going to be drama, guys, in the penalty shootout, guys. I think they're in the box seat because they've got that confidence, haven't they? They've got that confidence that they've kept this game. Like, they've been comfortable. I'll be honest with you. Mali have been comfortable in this game, guys. They've been comfortable in this game. And fair play. They could have even won it. Guys, they could have even won it. So Basuma's arguing with the ref. Can we just get the penalty shootout going before it reaches 2 a.m., please? Thank you very much. Just flip that coin. That's all you have to do. Who's going to take the first penalty? Flip the coin. Guys, some of us have got beauty sleep to go for. Right, who's going to be taking that? Who's going to be taking the first penalty here? It looks like it might be Tunisia, but I'm not too sure who's taking the first penalty. Looks like it might be Tunisia. Big up everyone. So I want Mali to win. Ephraim, I think they deserve it. I think Mali deserve this. I think they deserve it. Look, guys, I like Tunisia, but I think Mali deserved the victory today. I'll be honest with you. The way they've conducted themselves, they gave a perfect display on how to play with 10 men. I mean, they played well. They could have won the game. I mean, that final chance. The number 4, Tunisia, will be taking the first penalty, guys. He will be taking the first penalty. The guy who gave the handball, by the way, guys. The reason why it went this far, guys, is because of this player. Because of this player. Giving away a bozo handball, guys. Lots of arguing, lots of debating, guys. 10 minutes, penalty shootout then, guys. And we are done, guys. Absolutely. Let's wait and see if this player can redeem himself, guys. Can he redeem himself? Can the number 4 redeem himself, or is he going to put the final nail in the coffin of Tunisia, guys? He's taking the first penalty, guys. He's taking the first penalty. Will he score it? First one coming up. First of 5. Here we go. Nothing beats the penalty shootout. He's coming up. This is the longest build up to a penalty shootout I've ever seen, but he's going up for it. And it's buried in the back of the net, guys. The first penalty is scored by Tunisia. 1-0 to Tunisia. Good penalty. Good penalty. I bet he's relieved. You know, I bet he is relieved. It was a good penalty, to be fair. Maguire-esque, I would say, that one. Maguire-esque. Absolutely Maguire-esque, guys. It's time to get sacked the useless owners. Absolutely, mate. Guys, shootout going on. Now we got the second penalty now for Mali, guys. The penalty is being taken by the number 16. I believe it's the number 16 or number 10. The number 10, guys. My eyes are deceiving me. It's the number 10 who'd be taking the penalty. Guys, over the bar. Over the bar, guys. A poor penalty there. Over the bar, guys. Unbelievable over the bar. Poor penalty. After all that, you get a penalty. Like, he's had a good display, this player as well. In Basuma. It had to be Basuma. It had to be a Spursy, didn't it, guys? It had to be a Spursy guy. It had to be a Spurs guy, didn't it, guys? It really did, didn't it? Third attempt now. Now for Tunisia. Tunisia's second penalty, guys. Tunisia's second penalty. Up comes the penalty, guys. Over the bar as well, guys. What an awful penalty that was there by Abby. My goodness me, what a poor penalty that was. Bloody lifeline for Tunisia. Wow, that was poor. He blasted that over to Abdi. Abdi blasted that ball over the bar, guys. My goodness me. Now, Mali have a chance to equalize. Mali have a chance to equalize, guys. They have a chance. That was 2 very awful penalties I've seen so far. The number 17. And Sinioko, the guy who scored the earlier penalty. Will he score this one? Man United are watching. Here we go. It's been held up. It's been held up. And it scored. And it scored. They're on the score sheet. Mali are on the score sheet. 1-1. Sinioko. That's 2 penalties from him. It's scored again. He's done it again, guys. There we go, guys. Absolutely spot on penalty. That's how you hit a bloody penalty. That one. The number 8 now for Tunisia. Big moment. Big moment for Tunisia. Here we go, guys. The third attempt for Tunisia. Nerves must be jangling at the moment. They must be very nervous at the moment. They, you know what? They've been held on for a long time with 10 men. Here we go. Is he going to take this? Is he going to score it? He does. Great penalty. Great penalty. Great penalty that was. Very good penalty from Tunisia. Brilliant penalty. The number 8, just that's how you take a bit. Nice and calm. Saad, nice in the back of the net. That's how you do it. Hannibal Mebri there on the touchline. Now, who's taking the number 7? Guys, he's taking the third penalty kick for Mali. The third penalty kick for Mali. The number 7 here. What can he do here? What can he do? Off the post. Oh, man. Oh, that's unfortunate. He hit the post. My goodness me. He hit the post. Wow. Unlucky. 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 Goodness me. Incentive is now with Tunisia. Tunisia have the chance now to take the lead in the penalty shootout. Leaving it to the final kick, guys. Leaving it to the final kick. We're almost done it, guys. Fourth penalty for Tunisia. Tunisia scored all theirs. 2 more penalties. They are through. Guys, they are through. They scored their second. And it's saved. What is going on here? For goodness sake, these cowards, my goodness, they've saved it. I cannot believe it. They do not want to win this game. They shouldn't be winning this game, Tunisia. They're absolute cowards in this game. My goodness me, look at that. Wow. They do not want this game, and I don't believe they just give it to Mali. Give it to Mali. Now, the number 27, a player I've been impressed with, Diakite. He's been absolutely phenomenal for me. Running down that wing, guys. He's got to do something here. Is he going to score and equalize, guys? Can he equalize? The player I've been praising, the player that I think has done very, very well, guys. Can he equalize, guys? Can he equalize? Here we go. I'm sure he can. He's got the ability. Come on. And it's brilliant. As I said, absolutely brilliant, guys. Buried it. Buried it. It's going down to the last kick now, guys. The last kick. 2-2 on penalties. 2-2. Tunisia, final kick. Tunisia's final kick. Here we go. Always a cruel way to go out. The number 5 is taking it for Tunisia. Always a cruel way. Here we go. Here we go, guys. He's going to blast it. You can tell, isn't he? He's going to absolutely muller it. He's going to do a Harry Maguire straight into. He's going to do that. And saved by Mali. Saved. The ball is in Mali's court, guys. Mali could win this game with the final kick. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The final kick of the game. And Mali could do the impossible. This will be a great result in African football. Guys, this will be a legendary result for Mali. Absolutely. Considering the circumstances and the context, it'll be an absolutely incredible result. 10 men for almost half full game. Now, it all boils down. Can he be the hero? The number 9. Can he be the hero? Can he score the winning goal? Can he score the winning goal? Can he be the hero, guys? Kissing the ball. The number 9. He should be able to. He's a striker. Should be able to do that, mate. You got this. You got this, Mali. You got this, man. You got this. You can just put this in the back of the net. You are through, man. You are through. Just you know, it's easy. Go on. And it's in. And Mali have won it. Guys, I cannot believe it. Mali have gone through. They've produced the absolute impossible. Guys, I cannot believe what has happened here. Absolutely incredible, guys. Brilliant for Mali. With 10 men. With 10 men. They've gone through, guys. They've gone through with 10 men. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Mali win the game, guys. Mali win 3-2 on penalties after a 1-1 draw with Tunisia, being down to 10 men for the entire game, guys. Guys, listen, an absolutely brilliant spectacle. Great, great, great match, guys. 1-1. Unbelievable. Absolutely impressed with that, guys. Big up everyone, guys. Guys, look, Mali go through to the quarterfinals. Congratulations to Mali. Absolutely well deserved. They deserve it. Guys, it's 2 a.m. I'm going for some shut-eye, but congratulations to Mali. If I can get some sleep, that was absolutely fantastic. Guys, thank you so much. I'm Sal Warner. This is the watch-along between Mali and Tunisia. Mali go through to the quarterfinals with 10 men. Congratulations to them. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn. Peace.